I'm back. Now I need to restart everything. I think I'm back. And I think I'm doing good so far. Hello. Are you guys here? Yeah, okay, you guys are here. Excellent. Okay, this looks kind of okay. This looks good. So let's boot this up all together slowly. Let's do first things first. Let's start up Flight Simulator and see how that works. Somehow it took up about 50% of my yeah. You just got fuel package, yeah, exactly. I have no clue as to why this happened. It's really weird. It is really strange. All right, catering and people, yeah. Tapas for everyone. Have a small drink, you know. We're still on Palma, guys. It's not that bad. We're still on Palma. It's, you know, potato. There are worse places to be. Let's face it. So okay, we are. Thank God we are back up and running. That at least that's one thing. I have no idea what happened there. Oh, I also need to turn on this because I am rather red right now. Hey, it's actually working. How did you get that to work? It's not approved yet, at least as far as I know. There's actually now a high. It's there. They just approved it. That's cool. Huh. All right, guys. We actually have the hype one, yeah! It's just been approved! So, good vibes should be coming up as well. Ah, interesting right there, guys. Oh, that's cool. Ah, that's nice. Now, at least that's something. Sony hype, Sony coffee, indeed. Let me have a look, guys. Let me have a look what's going on. I need to close that off. As you guys hear, I'll show you. There we go. There it is. It is booting up. So let's hope that works now as well. I'm starting up Navigraph as well. There we go. Slowly but steadily, everything is coming back. My flight should be still somewhere there. Get more cabin crew on board. Indeed. Now boarding for Palma. Yes, if you want to fly along with us, you can. We are now boarding on Palma. All now I need to do is figure out how to restart that flight from there. So yeah, with the right flight plan. Restore flight? Yeah, restore flight. There we go. Connect to Microsoft Flight Simulator. That should work as well. Alright, so we have Flight Sim Toolkit back. We are now loading up again. They denied my pushback. That might be because I landed in the wrong way. So yeah, that could be me. That could have been me. Alright, this is loading up and it's looking a lot less choppy. So that's good. Now all we need to do is figure out how to get me back. There is an option how to do that and to do it quickly. But I'm not sure if that will work. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can. But first we have to load up anyway, so we have to load everything up. I will be starting on Menorca again, but I will be using I will be slewing into Palma. So yeah. And from there we will be taking off again and continuing our flight. Yay! Yeah, it's loading up. That's good. Okay, so that's working. This is working. Good lord, what a... Alright, then I need to... well, Windy, we don't need Windy anymore. But I do need Sky Vector, of course. Which means I need Key Pass as well. Oh, good lord, guys. This is horrible. When this happens, that's really nasty, guys. That is really nasty. But fortunately enough, we did not have this that many times. So, in this case, mistakes were not made. I do not have to restart in... I do not have to restart in Innsbruck, because this is not my fault! It isn't! These are one of these moments that actually... Oh, it's actually back. That's cool. I really didn't need to load that. Let me have a look. Got the Seal 3. Yeah. Let me have a look, guys. Let me have a look. That's first. I need to load that. Game is still loading, taking its good old time right there. Innsbruck #1. Hey, Acrobat Pilot. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to restart there, guys. And unfortunately, I had to restart. Thank you very much for that follow there. I truly appreciate that. Welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. Unfortunately, I had to restart because it was really buggy. And now it looks a lot better, actually. So, yeah. Now, if I do load save. Yep, I need to load my, my flight plan. And there we go. Flight plan Menorca to Barcelona. That's the one we are loading. I will start in Menorca again, but I will slew into you guys. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Weight and balance. Let's fill that one up. A little bit less. You know, it's like, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I 91%. That's, yeah, I think that's kind of correct. All right, let's fly. Hey, Wi-Fi! It was me. It was the one with the banhammer. It was the one with the banhammer. But yeah, that's... he is always on top of it, yeah. But welcome to the channel there, Vibe. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. Welcome to the cabin crew. I'm Shoney Gaming, for those that do not know. I fly all over the world, 440,000 kilometers, 220,000 nautical miles, 2,200 plus hours. We fly all the way around the world. Now, I am on Menorca again, but what I'm doing, actually, is I am going to slew into you guys. There we go. Whee! I'm a fighter jet! Yep. Yeah, of course I'm leaving your airspace. Whee! We are moving, we are grooving. I should be doing this like this. I mean, it's a lot quicker, guys. It's a lot. Pull up. Pull up. Yeah. Really? Really? This is going a lot. Well, thank you very much for that donation, Vibe. Now I can basically stop. Yeah. I'm done. Guys, I am done. Alright, guys. I'm back. Hello. You know what? Let's... 500. Yeah, 500. Alright. Boop. And we're on the ground. Yay! We're back in Menorca. Alright. Stop the slewing. There we are. There, minus 300. All right, we are back on Palma. We are now taking off, and yeah, I'll take just £1 of that. I mean, I can share the wealth, guys. If Vibe is that generous, I will share the wealth. Thank you very much, there, Autopilot, Acrobat Pilot. I can do that again like that if you want. Anyway, all right, guys. Let's switch it to that. Why is my the only thing that's not connecting, apparently, I need to disconnect that, connect it to the flight sim, connect to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and give me back my... Why is this not connecting? And flight planning, update plan, update. It's not back yet. Somehow it did not load my Sim my Sim Toolkit Pro. Although it is there. Ah, is it still working? Yeah, it is working, but yeah, it's not showing up. Weird. That is strange. Well, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. We are going to take off again, and we are going to continue our flight. Let's go. Oh, what I need to do first is set everything again, because that's turned off as well. Yep. Taxiing for takeoff. You go, man. I will be there in a second. All right. We had an unplanned stop on Palma. Never had any intention to do that. Unfortunately, I had to restart my my flight simulator and my OBS and my entire PC. Actually, I had to redo everything. Right. I need to set the altitude for about 5,000 feet, and that should be good. All right, let's go. Yeehaw. Let's... Oh, I forgot something. Nope, nope, nope. I forgot something. I need to do something first, guys. I need to do something first. Yeah. I need to do something first. I need to calibrate my controls, because otherwise my rudder will be all over the place. Funnily enough, somehow my rudder always... No, that's not... Why is my rudder not showing? That's the one I need. There we go. That's the one. I like it. Same joysticks. Yeah, man. Oh man, you have to love that Microsoft Flight, or the Logitech Flight Yoke system. It is so good. It is so good value for money when you are starting out this this simulation, man. It is really good value for money. It's like 170 quid, but you get the throttle control right there. You get, of course, the yoke. It is a joy. It is a absolute joy. So many options. So it's yeah, kind of loose. No, it's not actually. It's really no, it's not. It's fine actually. It is fine. All right, let's get the show on the road. Where are we headed, by the way? I have no clue. All right, Rather Loud Chimp still here. Move side to side. No problem. It's really it's tight like a tiger. It is tight like a tiger, definitely. A little bit too fast, right there. He's taking off from the taxiway. Well played there, Ellen Teller. Well played there, Rather Loud Chimp. He just took off from the taxiway. Incredible, funny like that, yeah. Yeah, you got takeoff time again, rookie. You got takeoff time again, actually. We are actually, right now, I did a landing on Palma because my system was running really badly. OBS was all over the place. It was horrible. But we got it back up and running, fortunately. And it looks a lot better right now. Where's the runway? Where's the start of the runway? Come on. You like it military. You do. You do, my friend. Alright, guys. We are zigging and zagging. Following Nicodemus right there. Nicodemus in the 747-800. The Queen of the Skies. The Queen of the Skies. Actually, I could have taken off right here from the run, from the taxiway, but yeah. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. We are rolling. We are rolling. We're going to do a rolling start, by the way. By the way, Nicodemus, I am going to pass you by like crazy. Metal Chi also just flew, just taxied by us. Here we go. We really do need to make that 747-800 skin, Emeka. We really do. It would look so pretty dang awesome on there. Hey Mufasa! Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. And yeah, basically, I wouldn't be dead right now if I would be this close behind the 747. But yeah. And we are up again, guys. We are up again. Alright, sorry for that little mishap right there. But we are once again moving and grooving. We are up in the air, flying from Palma to Ibiza. Yes, we are going to Ibiza, back to the island. Alright, we are moving, we are grooving. What happened? Actually, my OBS slowed down my PC so much that it was basically unplayable and unstreamable. Yeah, 10 FPS in flight and choppy stream. So I had to do a full restart. A full restart. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll make it work, guys. We're doing it live. We are doing it live, definitely. Yeah. Took an impact though. That's annoying, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. We are back up in the air, and we are going to play catch up with Jeff way over there in the distance. The normal guy first. Well, you do not have to scream. I mean, the caps are a bit loud, so. But you're lucky to have your own custom plate. I know, man. I am so... Well, actually, those are made by Amica. They are... No. I'm not restarting the whole flight. We're continuing from here, Mufasa. We are continuing from here. But the normal guy first. Actually, what you are seeing here right now, this is actually a livery created by Amica Music. And the funny thing is... well... We have a community here called The Cabin Crew. And look, Shoni, where do I have to look? General. Oh, in general, sorry. Yeah, I need to start up Discord, because that's where I was going. On Discord, you guys can download the entire Shoni Gaming livery pack. Thank you very much, Amica. That Amica made and we're basically going to make them for every available plane. That means that you guys can fly in the cabin crew colors with the cabin crew on the side, and of course our mascot, the guinea pig right there, the flying guinea pig. Yes. So that's something we created for you guys, basically. Let me see, general, because I had to restart my my Discord as well. And general chat, yeah. No. It's actually quite tight, actually. It is quite tight, Nicholas. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. I do not have that same thing as you do. That you have a lot more wobble in there. Yeah. I now understand what you mean with the wobble. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, if you guys want to have want to fly along with the Shoni Gaming livery, we are going to we are working on a livery for the Eurofighter right here. We're still working on the 747, and there are a lot of liveries out there, guys. They're like at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, Amica, they're like 22 or something like that. 22 planes. So yeah, it's. No, you can. We do not have integrated software. It's basically download the entire pack and install it in your custom scenery director. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're too strong on the yoke. No. I'm a lot of things. Strong is not one of them. Yeah, it's yeah. But oh, thank God, guys! I am so glad everything is up and running again. However, it does mean that I have to restart a lot of things. Oh, it's all a mess. What's going on? Say it ain't so. Alright, guys. Let me have a look. Twitch, and I have to go to open Stephanie. Creator dashboard. There we are. That looks a lot better. Yes. Alright. And we're back. Sometimes it's just apparently it's one of those days. Yeah, it's one of those. And let's say it's one of those days. But yeah, we're running excellent right now. So it's yeah, it's running good. All right, guys. Heading towards Nicholas. What you doing? You really are having a lot of problems now, man, with those controls today. I mean, usually you're perfect. All right, guys. As you guys can see, it runs a lot smoother. We are now at the moment flying on the North European server. If you want to join, just hop on. We are at the moment over the we just left Palma. Oh, you are on the Logitech side. Okay. Coffee, guys, very important. And yeah. By the way, Acrobat, thank you very much for that follow as well. Welcome to the cabin crew. And yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but just to make sure, hi. So, hi, hello. Oh, such a messy start today. And I had the messy start on Friday as well. Good lord, it was horrible, yeah. Striker, good to see you, my friend. North Europe, yeah. Show it as an option. Europe North. If you, it should be there. It should be definitely there, my friend. It should be. Striker. Definitely, yeah. North Europe, yeah. And you guys can simply hop on and fly along if you want to. No obligation, of course, none whatsoever, but it's always nice to have a few people along on the flight. And we are now leaving Palma. There is Palma Island, and we are now headed towards Ibiza. We are going back to the island. We're gonna have a party in the Mediterranean Sea. I can't state this enough. Hey, good night there, Mr. Pilot. Good night. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night's sleep. Guys, go check out Mr. Pilot. He's one crazy dude, and yeah, he's pretty awesome. So give him a little bit of love. Give him a little bit of love, guys. Give him a little. Thank you very much for that shout out, Flo. Well played, sir. Well played. Now, the only thing I'm not getting right now is why is my Sim Toolkit Pro not showing up? It should be showing up, and it's not. It is not. We are in the current flight. We are in the main dashboard. Here's me on. I am always on top. That's showing as well. The widget should be showing right there, but it's not. Weird. Yeah, we have the height now. Man, I'm so glad that they actually and there's another one coming. Good Vibes is coming as well, guys. So yeah, Good Vibes is coming as well. And we are also getting the red card, and we are getting a thumbs up, Shony thumbs up. Those are actually tier 2 and tier 3 emote subs. So normally, if you're a tier 2 or a tier 3 a tier 2 or a tier 3 sub, you get access to those emotes. Or you can use the channel points and basically unlock them. So yeah, you can use the channel points to unlock them as well. So you don't have to be a sub, but it's much appreciated if you are a sub. And if you are a sub, you automatically get access to the tier 1 emotes as well. Alright, guys. And we are still, by the way, flying on live weather. I have not had... I do not have to invoke Arnold right now, funnily enough. Could be that that will change in during the flight, but yeah. It could be, but right now we are still doing pretty okay, actually. We're doing pretty well. We are actually doing really well. And the weather is looking good. We have Anakin music in the way there in the distance, as well as Nicodes and I think Jeff Cap. Yep, Jeff is right there. Rather Loud Chimp just passed us by in the Eurofighter. Hello, hello. What's going on? Oh, come on! It's really one of those days, guys. I'm still streaming, I think. Yep. No, I didn't do anything. I mean... Oh, good lord. Ah! We're back, and you're gone. We're back, and you're gone. Yeah, North Europe server is bouncing around. Oh, good lord, what's going on today? Oh, yeah, you're back. Yep, there you are. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Oh, guys. I mean, really, donkey, really. Oh, good lord. It is truly one of those days. Well, as I was saying, Emeka and Jeff are way over there in the distance, as well as, well, Nicodemus was there. I'm not sure where he is now. Metalchi is right there to the left of us. We have to the right, we have Rather Loud Chimp. And, of course, right there, Pingu, who is up in the air. And there is Nicodemus right there flying along. And we are now headed towards Ibiza. Ibiza Island, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh, good lord. It is truly one of those days. It is truly one of those days. Now, let's see if I can... flight sim tools. Let's see if I can get that to work again. No, that's checklist. Why is it not settings? And I need to go to there. TwitchBot is running. That's running. That's running. Patch notes. No. 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 Streaming. There we are. That's the one I need. Yeah. Yeah. I can't seem to get it back. Unfortunately, I can't seem to get it back today. It is working apparently because the everything, all the commands are there, so you can still do predict and everything. The route is there. It's working, but it's not showing up, unfortunately, in my stream. OBS has done it again. OBS has done it again, unfortunately. So I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but, well, we'll make it work, guys. We'll make it work. Pro streamer right here. Pro streamer right here. Definitely. Oh, good lord, guys. So, yeah. As I was saying earlier... Hey, hang on a tick. This is not... That's back. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, the word you're looking for is... Anyway... Twitch Studios, yeah. You know, usually it works fine. OBS Mufasa, usually it works fine. I have no clue as to why. Only the last few days, somehow, things started to turn on and off itself, and I'm not sure what's going on, but, and I have Twitch Elements, which is also very good. It's worked properly, but yeah. I have no clue what's going on. But right now, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I'm not that worried. You guys can see me, and I can see you guys in chat. We're good. We have a working plane. I'm saying we're doing fine. We're doing just fine. Just fine. And the game is running a lot smoother. It was definitely OBS that was bugging out. It was definitely OBS. I mean, this looks fine. So yeah. And I think I know how to get it work, but how to get it to work, but then I have to switch the entire thing around. So hang on, guys. Let me see if I can get this to work. Sim Toolkit overlay. So it should be that. Ah, there it is. It's back. Ha! Fixed it. I fixed it. Yay for me. Am I actually turning into a pro streamer? Am I? Say it ain't so, baby. Say it ain't so. Yeah, I should, you know, I should. Check this, check that, checks, yo, man. Check, double check, but yeah. You guys know me, I'm doing it live. I'm doing this live. We're doing it live. We're screwing up live. And you guys get to see. You guys get to judge. But I'm glad we actually got the hype one ready. Funny thing is though that I added the hype actually just two days ago, so no clue as to why it now suddenly is approved and the rest isn't. I mean, I'm still waiting for good vibes and the red card and everything else. So yeah, it's no clue why. But hey, we got hype, and I'm happy we got hype. Indeed. Alright guys, yeah, and it's running fine now. It's running fine. OBS is at 6%, as it should be. Yep. Yeah, alright. I finally got it right. Yeah. Alright, now as I was saying, hoping that, of course, the new update will give us a lot of extra airfields in both the Netherlands and in France and in Belgium, as well as Luxembourg. Well, Luxembourg doesn't have that many airports, actually. I think it has like 3 or something like that. So, yeah. And to be honest, Luxembourg will get the most benefit out of the update with the photogrammetry, because they only have to like update to 2 or 3 cities or something like that. Big ones. The Netherlands, I'm thinking that the upgrades will be at least Amsterdam, that's for sure. I'm thinking Utrecht, as well as Rotterdam and maybe Eindhoven. Not sure if they're going to do the northern parts of the Netherlands. And France, well, France, of course, Paris will get a gigantic update. Lille already is a photogrammetry city, and they have actually a few photogrammetry cities as well. So, yeah, there are a few cities there that will be coming. But also, of course, France has a lot of chateaus, a lot of castles, and also a lot of little towns which are really cool, coolly situated on side of mountains and stuff like that. So, yeah, there is a lot of work going on. And don't forget, guys, I mean, Asobo is from France, so they will give a lot of love to the French update. Definitely, they will work hard on that. I am pretty sure. So it wouldn't surprise me if Asobo didn't do the Benelux / France update justice. I mean, that would surprise me quite a lot, actually. And so far, we are still waiting as well for third-party developers. I mean, you can really see that Asobo has turned away from the planes that they gave us with the release, making a very clear statement, in my opinion, that these were just meant to. These planes are basically meant to get us flying, to get us started, but it's just a small starting point from where we can build on to bigger and better things, like, well, for instance, Fly-by-Wire is at the moment doing, but also Aerosoft, of course, is waiting in the wing with a lot of third-party planes coming out and stuff like that. And even we had Qubit in here from I am doing great, Gator. God, you do not have to shout. I can hear you, man. But thank you very much for being here, and welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, it is, as I said, guys, there are so many things coming, and so many things we are all waiting for, especially the X-Plane 11 guys. I mean, you know, these are people that are, well, not just X-Plane 11, also prepared players. I mean, so many of these guys are still playing. If you watch Twitch, for instance, you can still see a lot of people playing X-Plane 11 and a lot of people playing prepared, simply because the planes aren't there yet. We are still waiting for those really cool planes to come out, the big ones. You know, the 737, the 747, it just goes on and on and on, man. So yeah. Yeah, I know, but to be honest, Mufasa, I am pretty sure that a fully updated study level 172 G1000 will be released, not by Asobo. I mean, it will come out. I am fully 100% sure of that. It will come out, but it will not be released by Asobo. It's that simple. I mean, it's just, it will be a third party developed plane. Rather Loud Chimp. I think this is Rather Loud Chimp, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we got Amica right there. Metalchi, of course, still flying along with us. We have Nicholas, who is no longer flying in the 747-8. We have who did we lose? Actually, did we lose it? I think that Jeff is still up in the air, way over there in the distance. Yeah, we are doing catch up with him right now, so we are catching up to him. Unfortunately, guys, I had to do that landing. Oh, look at that, guys! Look at that skin right there. That's a nice skin. That is a nice skin right there. Whee! And he's off. Ah, that was Pingu. Pingu is flying below with us. Yep, there he is. So yeah, guys, I mean, it would. I'm sure that a lot of the third-party developers are at the moment working like crazy to get their planes released. I am. It just surprised me that it has taken this long. And to be honest, I really don't know why. Red Bull for the win, indeed. I do not need Red Bull. I already have wings. But so yeah. Not sure if that works. It works. It works. It actually works. But yeah, guys, as I said, I'm pretty sure that I know your plane. I know, man. I know. I saw it. I mean, I'm sure that third-party developers are working like crazy to get those commercial planes released. But yeah, it's nor do I play this game, but I just love watching you because you're awesome. Well, thank you very much, Greater God. Thank you very much. That is very, very nice of you, man. Yeah, Rookie, to be honest, I think you are right. I think you are right, actually, yeah. Took a long because the SDK for developers was not ready during release. Yeah, but it was actually quite quickly released. And of course, and don't forget, Aerosoft was already working in conjunction with Asobo and Microsoft. So they already had access to the SDK. If one company could have had released third-party planes already, it would have been Aerosoft. Because, let's face it, Aerosoft have released a lot of planes already in X-Plane 11 and in Prepare. So, that got me thinking like, okay, if they have access to the SDK, they were one of the co-developers actually of the SDK, then why aren't those planes still here? And to be honest, I'm thinking Rookie is right. I think it has to do with the new flight model. I think the flight model is that highly accurate because each plane has, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 1069 points of influence. So that means that on this plane alone, there are 1069 points the way the wind and the weather can interact with my plane. So and I think that the average on X-Plane and Prepared is like 120, so it's like 10 times as much, which greatly enhances the realism if you have a study level plane, which this is not. Do not forget, guys, this is basically a out-of-the-box half working plane. A lot of functions are still not working on this plane, so yeah. That's one for sure. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, those textures, they are so much more higher. It is. I mean, if you look at the textures of this plane, guys, it is incredible. You can see the rivets and everything. It is incredibly detailed. I mean, it is so incredibly detailed. It is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And there's so much you can change. I mean, we've been talking with Amica. I've been talking with Amica we are going to do a few long distance flights, and there are planes that you can, or there are, for instance, extra tanks that you can install in the back seat right there. So basically what you get is you get tanks right there, fuel tanks. And we've been talking to see if it's possible to create that. I mean, basically, there's no reason why you can't. Hello, there he is, the 787. As I said, guys, flying the Shoney Gaming, the cabin crew colors right there. Amica, talking about Amica, that's him. So yeah, so we've been talking about that. There's so much you can actually change to the model itself. It is absurd. It is absolutely absurd. So that might be one of the reasons why this is actually taking so long. But to be honest, we have not had a single true answer from any of the third-party developers other than it's coming. And I'm sure it is coming. Of course it is coming. But to be honest, I was thinking like, well, in 3 months' time, the first few commercial aircraft will be available. And they're not. It's like 6 months. Still nothing. Still nothing. And that kind of surprised me. That really took me by surprise. I mean, the best thing you can now get that comes close enough to a study level aircraft is, funnily enough, the fly-by-wire mod for the A320. That's the thing that comes the closest to, in my opinion, a study level airplane. So yeah. Flying close together right there, zooming about. Ah, look at that, guys. Zooming about right there. Nicolas and Amica right there. Yeah, you do have the CRJ from Aerosoft, but I was thinking like there would be already a larger commercial aircraft, you know? It's just, as of now, we still only basically have the A320 vanilla, the 747-8 vanilla, and the 787-8 vanilla if you have the premium version. So yeah. Yeah. if it has an in-op for AC, it's not study level. But to be honest, Rookie, if you, I mean, it is getting closer and closer to a study level aircraft. I mean, let's face it. It's getting better and better and better, to be honest. And I mean, the fact that Fly-by-Wire is doing that for the community for free, that truly blows my mind. I mean, kudos to those guys. I mean, wow. That is commitment right there, and not those guys only. I mean, we also of course have the Megapack guys working. We had Qubit from the Megapack guys, who is actually also working on study level aircraft. They are working on airplanes. So yeah, I mean, let me show you guys. If I'm not sure if I can pull this up, but yeah, I mean, let me have a look. Fly-by-wire. Simulations, yeah, they have their own website now, of course, and Megapack Project MS. They have their own website now, I'm pretty sure. Let me have a look, guys. Let me have a look. I'm looking it up. I think Jamel. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that, yeah. Well, I can't seem to find it, but they are working on it right now. They have a Discord channel, they do, but yeah, what's their website? What is their website? No problem there, Nicholas. Thank you very much for joining me, man. There we go. That's the one. Yeah. Alright, so we got that one. And that one. And that one. So, what we have right now is... There we go. Boop. There we are. This is, of course, the Fly-by-Wire one, which you can download. I mean, it is truly cool, guys. And they are working on, well, it is actually not that, they are very active on Discord, but yeah. And they are working on the A320, which looks really good, and I'm going way off course again. But last week, we also had in the chat, we had Qubit from the Megapack project. I mean, these guys are very well known for their liveries, of course. And I'm not sure if they show it here. Let me have a look, guys. $770 liveries already. It is incredible. But this is not the... What they're doing actually is this. I mean, the 321-200, which you can already download, apparently. The 330, which is coming in March, so it's coming really quickly. And the CRJ-700 and the 747-400. 737-800 and the McDonnell Douglas KC-10A extender as well. So they are working not only just on liveries, they are also very much working on planes as well, guys. So yeah, keep those guys in mind. You know, it is. I mean, they're doing great stuff right now, and this is just all basically. This is all free. You know, this is all free. I mean, it's absurd. It is truly absurd. And not only that, but I think that the Fly-by-Wire guys are also working on an A380 as well. So we all know there is a lot of stuff coming. There's a lot of stuff waiting in the wings, but you can almost feel it, you know, it's tangible. It's right there on the horizon, but we're not just there yet. And I have this feeling that this simulation is about to explode. It's about to go wild. As soon as those commercial airplanes are coming, I am so sure that that a lot of X-Plane 11 players and prepared players will eventually come over to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, just look at it, guys. Just look at it. It looks so good. It looks so perfect. And it just keeps on getting better and better and better. It's absurd. It is truly absurd how good this looks. Fully out of the box, it is... Competition, yeah, I know, right? I know. That's the thing, you know. It is... And for instance, a company like Orbix, who is very well known for creating sceneries and sceneries for yeah, even the low-res parts of the world look gorgeous. They do. I mean, the Orbix scenery packs can't compete with this. It cannot compete. It cannot compete with this, and this is out of the box. Also, I know, for instance, the thing was that last Q&A. Asobo talked about the fact that they talked about third-party weather apps, for instance, like Rex Weather Force, which is good, which is fine. But they specifically stated that the weather and the weather model is very much a large part of this simulation, and they are working on improving it that much. That it will not be necessary to use any form of third-party weather app. I mean, there are a lot of... I truly believe that a lot of third-party companies were like, especially companies like Orbix, for instance, were going like, dang, man, we already made so much money off those livery packs and stuff like that, or the sceneries and stuff like that. They can no longer do that. Just basically town upgrades, but that's about it. And even then, world updates are replacing those Orbix updates. I bought, for instance, the Orbix update for London. And I have no clue as to why. I mean, right now, Orbix makes gorgeous and great stuff. Don't get me wrong on this. I mean, they're a great company, and if you buy stuff from them, it's always top quality. It is. But if a world update like for instance, the UK update updates London to such a high standard that you no longer need that pack, and it adds things that Orbix didn't even have, it's like incredible. Has got 7,000k Shoni miles to spend. Got to waste somehow. Yeah, I know, Mufasa. I know. Yeah. Hey, Zach, thank you very much for that sub that right there, my friend. Incredible. 4 months already, man. Thank you very much. That is commitment. Wow. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. I asked the flight attendant to change my seat because I'm crying baby next to me. The baby is yours. Yeah. So the suggestion, yeah. And it's broke again. Why is this not working? Well, my red card broke again. Basically it's a one-off. My red card is basically a one-off. I still have to figure out how. Yeah, Pro Streamer right there. Yeah, I got it working once. Indeed. Good to see you, my friend Zach. Thank you very much for being here and joining us. And I hope you're having fun, my friend. Unfortunately, I had to restart my my stream. Really annoying. OBS was bugging out completely, and yeah, so that was a thing, definitely. Hey, Kelly, good to see ya. Hope you're having a wonderful day there. Hope you're having a great day. We are now flying over Ibiza. Yes, we are. We are flying over Ibiza. So yeah, I mean, but the thing is, guys, I am really looking forward to all the upcoming updates, both from third-party developers and Asobo itself, of course. I mean, the fact that Asobo is at the moment doing so much work with the world updates, creating a more and more hyper-realistic world almost for us to fly in. This thing can only get bigger and better and grow. So yeah, it is a promotion that's happening in the next 3 weeks. Yeah, no problem, man. I am doing great. Will be mostly lurking due to a promotion that's happening. Oh, you are getting a promotion. Aha. Are you at work, you mean, Zach? And if so, well played, sir. Well played. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, guys. Once we hit, once we fly over Ibiza Airport right down there, that's where we landed last Friday, by the way. We are heading straight for Valencia, so that will be a flight all the way over to. Oh, excellent. Well, congratulations there, Zach. Congratulations. Well deserved. Well deserved. Even the weather agents can't compete with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I know, right? It is absurd. It is absurd. If you look at the way the weather looks, the cloud looks, the way it is updated constantly. I mean, if it's snowing here, snow will show up. It is absurd. Promotes to being a full-time streamer. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, guys, it is the weather system in Microsoft Flight Simulator is totally off the hook. It is incredibly beautiful. I mean, the way you can play with this and in real time is absurd. I mean, you can basically change anything you like from the time of day. I mean, this looks gorgeous. It does. I mean, it looks so pretty. The clouds look right. It all looks good. It is, the moon's right there. It's I mean, it's absurd how beautiful this simulation looks. Sunrise, of course. I mean, and you can do it real time. Real time. Absurd. It is absurd, man. So yeah, and you can change the weather right there if you want. To rain, snow, storm, you can do whatever you like or set it to live weather. It is incredible. Yeah. It is incredible. And yeah. It simply blows my mind that a company is able to build something like this. Hi there, Acrobat. Yes. Checking the moon eclipse. And yeah, the moon eclipse, you could actually do that. There was a eclipse of the moon. You could actually check it out. I mean, when the simulation was released, there was a typhoon coming over the south of America, over Florida, and I think people flew actually into that storm. It was absurd. That was right there at that time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Pingu is doing a touch and go landing right there. We have Menorca, of course, still with us. Who else do we have? We have... I'm pretty sure Amica was here somewhere. Let's see, guys. I seem to be losing a lot of people, but that's fine. That is fine. Guys, if you want to join me in my flights, no problem. You can just go to the Discord channel and download the flight plan for today, or simply hop onto the North European server and fly along. Oh, you switch planes, no problem. Installing 10 gig Ethernet. Oh, that's awesome. Are you using 10 gig Ethernet yourself, Callie? Because that is pretty nice, yeah. But yeah, guys, it's refueling. Well played, sir. Hey, Weem! We have a Weem! Weem is here as well, guys. Hello, Weem. Sorry for not updating the flight plans. I completely forgot on the channel, man. I completely forgot right there. But they're up. They're up on the Discord channel right now. Alright, guys. We are now headed towards Valencia. That's where we are next. That's where we are going next. And right on top of that, we are doing really nicely down there. Alright. Oh, for you. Oh, well played there, Kelly. Well played. It's always nice to have good internet speeds. Is that locally, or is that for your internet service provider, by the way? Because if it's your ISP, I'm not just jealous, I'm insanely jealous. Yeah. But I'm guessing as a local area, as a LAN, as a local area network. Yeah. Yes, I can speak IT. So I can speak IT. But look at that, guys. Ibiza in all its glory. It's actually a lot smaller than I expected. I thought Ibiza would be a lot bigger, actually. But no, it isn't. And that, I think, is... Yeah, it's a land. Yeah, okay. That is, I'm thinking, salt pans right there. So, yeah. That looks like salt. They're creating salt right there. Yeah. And look at that, guys. I mean, those terraces, it looks perfect. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so great. But now we are flying towards mainland Spain again. Trying to catch up from the flight earlier that we did. We had to restart, unfortunately, which was really annoying. But yeah, things like that do happen from time to time. Things like that do happen. Starlink. Well, actually, I can... Yeah, the thing... It's like a two-sided coin there, Mufasa. On the one hand, I think it's great. I mean, the fact that you can get for a rather cheap subscription an internet connection which in very very remote areas, that's really cool. I mean, for cities it's simply, and especially in Europe, I think it might be a no-go, but I think it's a hard sell. But there are a lot of rural areas where that will benefit from Starlink. However, on the other hand, I mean, Starlink is basically polluting at the moment our skies with tiny satellites, which will show up. Now, I think they are now working on that by painting the Starlink satellites with special absorbent paint or something like that, so it will not reflect as much, which will mean that the night sky will will not be filled with tiny satellites. But yeah, as I said, it is a two-sided coin, basically. So on the one hand, it's basically seeding the entire sky with tiny little satellites. On the other hand, the hardware is very expensive. Yes, it is. I think that a starter kit right now is something like... I'm not sure actually what the prices are right now. I think it's still in alpha or beta testing. I think it's something like that. And the speeds are apparently okay. I think it's like 30 up and 30 to 50 up and 5 to 10 down or something like that. And for satellite speeds, it's not that bad actually. It's not that bad. I mean, basically you could play online with those speeds. I wouldn't recommend streaming and playing, but yeah, you could do it. You could do it. So yeah, it is. And I think Elon Musk also stated that he's going to double the speeds in 6 months' time or something like that. So yeah, there are a few things with Starlink going on. On the one hand, I'm very hesitant to give it my thumbs up because, as I said, I'm not sure if it actually delivers what it promises to deliver. So, yeah, who knows? We'll have to, I think it's something we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But as of now, it looks very promising indeed. It looks very promising indeed, and especially in remote areas like in Africa or yeah. Gotten it up to 107. Wow, really? That's quick. But yeah, those are... But it's not... I mean, you can get it up to those speeds, but it will not stay up to those speeds. You know, it's not a constant speed. So it's constantly bouncing about. But yeah. Yeah, the polluting the skies thing, you know, it is kind of... That's kind of my... Yeah, you know, it's kind of like... On the one hand, I get that I get the progress, and I get the fact that it could enhance the lives of a lot of people in rural areas, especially if you have very bad internet connections, like or no internet connections at all. I mean, in the middle of Australia, for instance, where you live, I mean, it must be very hard to get internet. But the same thing holds true for Africa or even rural countries in South America and North America even. So yeah, you know, it is. I mean, I think it could be really good. Only thing is that yeah, the sky pollution, that's my main beef with it. You know, there yeah. That eventually it kind of depends because if you're trying to build 4G towers in for instance mountain ranges, that could be very expensive. The thing is that building the tower itself is not that expensive. Getting the stuff there and keeping the connections there and keeping the power there and all the things it needs to actually be able to transmit and stuff like that, that's very expensive. So yeah, you know, it's and simply launching a small satellite from a company which he already owns anyway. Let's face it. I mean, all those satellites are basically launched from SpaceX anyway. He's made a lot of money. Elon Musk has made a lot of money on SpaceX already because they are under contract with the U.S. United States, so they can basically they already have the military contracts now, as well as of course the Dragon capsule. They're launching. They're launching crews back from American soil up to the International Space Station. So SpaceX is starting to become profitable, of course, right now. And yeah, with that money, he's funding Starlink. And to be honest, I am very much considering buying stock in Starlink. Once that goes on once that goes up that stock, I am thinking of buying it. I mean, I'm very divided over the person Elon Musk, to be honest. On the one hand, I think what he does is really cool. On the other hand, sometimes he's like bat crazy. Yeah, he's an interesting guy, to say the least. Yeah, he's a very interesting man. You know, it is. Yeah. So sometimes he feels like he's all over the place, and they definitely should manage his Twitter account. But yeah, I mean, all the thing that's now going on with the bitcoins he's trying to push and stuff like that, it's like, man, don't do that. Just hold true to who you are, and you're kind of like Tony Stark. Be Tony Stark, something like that, you know. But yeah. But he is doing amazing things. I mean, the Boring Company, that's actually a good idea, to be honest. That is a really interesting and good idea. For those that do not know what the Boring Company is, he set that up to basically create high-speed tunnels from one area to the other in very congested areas in the United States, so they can go swiftly from one point to the other. He pushed the what's it called? The train tube thing, the Hyperloop thing. He pushed that. Was not his idea, by the way. The Hyperloop thing is an idea that has existed for nearly 150 years. But yeah, he pushed that again, and to great success. I mean, there are a lot of companies now actually working on Hyperloop. Of course, he did SpaceX, and he's trying to get people to Mars. I mean, the progress for the new rocket is going great. Virgin, yeah. Neuralink, yeah, exactly. He's working on Neuralink. I mean, basically, you can connect yourself and upload yourself to the internet or to a PC. It's something kind of like that. It's like working on living forever in a PC. I'm not sure how that works. And yeah, there are a lot of things that's going on. Virgin Hyperloop, yeah. There's also I think the University of Delft in the Netherlands is working on something similar as well. I think there are like 5 companies out there at the moment, Mufasa, that are working on Hyperloop options, actually. So yeah, I mean, it's what he comes up with is revolutionary. Of course, Tesla. I mean, Tesla and the Tesla roofs and stuff like that. Hey, Swordfish, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Super Typhon, hello, my friend. Hello, thank you for joining us. But yeah, guys, so he is doing revolutionary stuff. He's coming up with revolutionary stuff. And sometimes he's just bat crap crazy. I mean, it's like he's all over the place at times. And yeah, it is, it is what it is. I mean, yeah. The Virgin spaceflight. Actually, I've seen, of course, the tests that they've done so far. And of course, there was the unfortunate crash with, what was it? Spaceflight 1, or what was it called? I'm not sure anymore, but they had the crash with the death of the test pilot, which was yeah, that set them back for quite a while. But to be honest, I'm thinking Mufasa that X-Plane will take over basically everything, and both Virgin and Blue Origin from Jeff Bezos, Amazon of course. I think they're mostly aimed at tourists. Basically at high-paying tourists. Yeah. 2HS. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Swordfish. 2HS. To himself, thing is developing with Neuralink can fix brain damage. Really? Really? Wow. If that was true, it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's simply what. Yeah. It's actually, my name is Shoni2, and once I get to partner, I think I can change that to SH Hype. So it's Shoni2 is actually been assigned to me by Twitch. So it's basically Shoni2 SH Hype. That's actually what it is. That's what it stands for. Or SH. Yeah. It is part of the naming policy of Twitch. Can't change that right now. So maybe in the future, if we ever reach partner, but yeah, if we reach the partner status, I might be able to change that. But as of now, we are stuck with Shoni 2. Apparently, there's a Shoni 1 and a Shoni. Thought I was the only one, but there you go. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. When we become partner. When we become partner. Well, maybe, who knows, maybe we will get big enough. But guys, as of now, I am enjoying you all together here. So yeah, I am enjoying all your presence and your company right now. And I'm very grateful that you guys are watching me. And flying along with me. I mean, we have as well Weem right there as Pingu right behind me. Who is here as well? Amica Music right there in the distance. Got you right there. So yeah, it is. You're catching up. Yeah, exactly. Metal Chi, of course, flying right there. And yeah, that's, as far as I can tell, that's everyone that's still here. Guys, if you want to join and you have Microsoft Flight Simulator and you're thinking, hey, this looks cool, I want to fly along with Shoni, no problem. You can fly along. Simply log on to the North European server and the what's it called? The settings on the if you start the map on the right top side, the plane settings you can set, or the game settings you can set it to live weather. You can set it to real life ATC, and of course all players, definitely all players. So yeah. I might be one of the fastest growing channels on Twitch. Hardly, my friend Swordfish, hardly. No, there are a lot of people out there who are growing like crazy. Trust me on this. But I'm, you know, the thing is, I'm just happy you guys are here. I'm just having a lot of fun. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying yourselves, having, watching and discussing things. And, you know, it is great. It is great. Yeah, that went really quickly. Yeah, Swordfish. Yeah, I got to 100 followers in like 3 weeks. Well, actually, it was. I hit 50 in flight 8. I think 50 in flight 8 or something like that. Yeah, something like that. It was. I became within 8 flights. I was affiliate or something like that. So yeah, but. You know, I don't want to brag about that. It's like, yeah, I'm really, really glad that you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. You guys want to join me and want to follow or sub to the channel. You know, it is, yeah. No, exactly. Well, exactly what Flo is saying there. Hey, thank you. Ooh, I am like dripping coffee. Look at what she did. Look at what she did! Oh yes, baby! Indeed! Indeed! But you are quite right, Flo. You are quite right. Indeed, indeed. Ah, the MB339. Yeah, that's the reason why it's just showing us the CJ4. Because you're basically flying a model that I do not have installed. Is that free, Pingu, or is that a paid third party? But you are quite right there, Flo. It is we really don't care about the numbers. The numbers are not important. I mean, I'm glad you guys are here, and the more people are here, the merrier, of course. Okay. Maybe I'll look into that. But you know, it's not about the numbers, and it's on the store. I'll make sure to check that one out. It's just you guys being here, having fun, sharing stories, and having a laugh. You know, and let's face it. I mean, the only goal I have set for myself is visiting every country, flying everywhere, seeing everything, and the way we achieve that. That's not basically important. It's just basically important that we all have fun together. I mean, it is a multiplayer game for nothing, you know. It is flying along with each other, having a little bit of fun. Okay, at this time we are simply flying over a beautiful ocean. I mean, it looks freaking gorgeous, let's face it. Oh, we actually can see. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Spanish coastline, right there. We are moving towards the Spanish coast. Yes, we are. We are now headed towards. Oh, it's there. It's in the distance. There it is. We are now nearing the Spanish coastline. We are definitely moving and grooving. Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, it is just me and you guys having a lot of fun, and it is one big community. So yeah, I see the sea. I see what you did there. But so yeah. Is it working again? Nope, still not working. No red card. No red card right there. I really have to make that work again somehow. But yeah, guys, it is yeah. And it's only going to get better. I mean, this game, this simulation, it looks so freaking beautiful. It looks so freaking gorgeous. And it will get better. How? I have no idea. Asobo, what you did is basically black magic. I have no idea. But here we are. Here we are. I mean, wow. Look at that. Even something as simple and clean as the ocean, it still looks freaking great. It looks pretty damn awesome. Look at that, guys. That is a pretty picture right there. That is a pretty picture right there. And we are headed straight for Valencia. And by the way, guys, Valencia is a high photogrammetry city. It is. So that's going to look really, really good. That's going to look really good. Because I mean, we have flown over a few high photogrammetry cities already in Spain. And there are actually quite a few there. They look so good. They look so good. So good. And then we are moving on along the coastline. It is, yeah. No problem, my friend. No problem. Got a class 1 aviation medical check. Man, you get your sleep. Thank you very much for joining me, Mufasa. And by the way, guys, Mufasa, who is also one of our in-house flight instructors, is also working on his commercial pilot license. He's going for his commercial pilot license, guys. So give him some love. Shout out to Mufasa right there for his for all his work. Definitely, I say hype indeed, man. We are going to follow that closely, definitely, my friend. But for now, have a lovely night's sleep there in Australia. Thank you very much for being here, man. So yeah, it is a thing, guys. This thing is definitely this simulation is a thing, and it's growing. It's getting better. Thank you very much for that channel there, for that follow there, Will 8900. I shall call you Will, and from now on, thou shalt be known as Will. Oh. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the cabin crew. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. Bye bye, Mufasa. Have a great night's sleep, man. Have a great night's sleep. And good luck tomorrow. Keep us posted, man. Keep us posted. How everything is going. Of course, we do not want to know how your medical check went. I mean, it's probably fine. But yeah, it is. McBooty! Yeah, man. I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator is so nice, Will. It is so beautiful. I mean, we're just... At the moment, we're not doing anything particularly brilliant. Let's face it, we are flying now over the Mediterranean from Ibiza to Valencia. It is basically, well, wet. There is a lot of moisture down there. So yeah, there's not much to see. Although the cloud formations look so beautiful. Unfortunately, that's where we're going, so we might have to invoke Arnold. But look at that, guys. I mean, look at that, how pretty that looks. Even this, as simple as this, it looks wonderful. We're going all around the world. Yes, we are. Basically, Will, this is what we are doing. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Alright, this is what we've done so far. So, no, I have to load the other one. Shoni. Pro streamer. Well, actually, in my defense, I did have to restart my entire PC during stream. So, yeah. Alright. This is what we are doing. This is how we do it. Let me show you. Yeah. So, that. Basically, what we're doing is 440,000 kilometers. We are flying all around the world. We are flying to each and every country. We are visiting all the countries. Not just flying to a capital and then moving on. No, 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 no. We are flying into all the points of interest in that country as well. So, what we've done so far is, let me look that up, is this. Now, if you follow the green lines, because this map will become eventually available to all you guys, this map will look exactly like that map. But as of now, this is easier to show you guys. We started in the Netherlands. We flew over Germany, Denmark, all the way down here towards Bulgaria, the Ukraine, Belarus, all the way up towards Finland, then Sweden. We did Norway, flew all the way down towards Scotland. Then we flew towards Ireland, over the UK. We did France, of course, Belgium and Luxembourg. We did a lot of Spain already and Portugal, and now we are on this flight here to Barcelona. So we are doing this little flight right down there. That's basically 40,000 kilometers already. We've been flying for 23 to 24 weeks right now, and we've not even reached. We still have all this red part to go in Europe, and then we are moving on. So yeah, it is a way to go. We'll go. Shoni will fly everywhere and will see everything. Yep, that's it basically. Yeah. Chili Ronky, Ronick, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for joining me, and welcome to the cabin crew. We are at the moment, as I said, that's what we are doing. And I'm not kidding. This is basically what we're doing. If I land, I fly on Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. And if I land on Friday, I will pick up that flight once again on Wednesday. So you guys are here with me every step of the way, each and every kilometer, each and every nautical mile. You guys will see it. So far, I have been busy uploading the. Actually, you can do that. You can create your own map. Hard Day's Night. Welcome, by the way, to the channel. You can create your own. No, unfortunately, there isn't, Ween, but I will get back to that in a second. You can create your own Google Maps. Google Maps. Basically, a flight plan on your Google Maps is just basically creating legs and points of interest. So if I click, for instance, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Here we go. Hey, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that raid there, old Papa DK. Thank you very much, and welcome to my channel, man. Hope you had a wonderful stream, my friend. Give a shout out, please, to Papa DK, old Papa DK, Papa. And yeah, man, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is basically what we are doing right now. So yeah, eventually, this idiotic flight plan will become even crazier and start to look like that. So that's what we are doing, guys. And yeah, I am Show Me Gaming. I fly everywhere. I see everything. We go to every single country in the world. I kid ye not. And we are doing it in that. Yeah, we're doing it in that. Nice play. So yeah, that's the one we are doing it in. And yeah, it is, yeah. Great stream. Wow, congratulations there, man. Congratulations, old Papa K. Well deserved, DK. Well deserved, my friend. Well deserved. Excellent to hear that. Congratulations, man. Give old Papa DK some love, guys. Go check him out. And welcome to the affiliate C of Twitch, man. Thank you very much for being here. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. And yeah. As I said, 440,000 kilometers, 220,000 nautical miles, 2,200 hours. I kid ye not, this is what we're doing. And I'm having a blast so far with you guys. I'm having so much fun, guys. It is such a laugh to do this. Each time people ask, there are a lot of times when people ask me, man, you, oh, excellent. Thank you very much there, Will. You can, everyone can join Discord, of course. And everyone can fly along if you want. I am on the North European server. Just hop on. As you guys can see, we have Metal Cheat there in the distance. Weem is right there. Flying next to me, this is Pingu, if I'm not mistaken. Or was this... I'm not sure who this is anymore. Emeka right there in the distance. You're so close, I can't see your name tag. And yeah, guys, so you can simply hop on and fly along with me if you want. Pingu! Yes! Yes! Pingu, indeed, that is Pingu right there. SpongeBob, yeah, exactly. So yeah, guys, it is pretty cool actually having you guys here on the along on the ride with me. Right now, today we actually did this flight so far. Let me pull up Navigraph right there. We already we started from Menorca, flew over Palma, and then over Ibiza, and now we are headed towards Valencia. We are going to check that out because that is a high photogrammetry city right there. Then we are moving along the coastline, and eventually we will be landing in Barcelona. Barcelona! That's where we're going. Yes. I'm probably going to be spanked by my wife for that very bad impression of Freddie Mercury. And I truly am sorry for all Freddie Mercury fans. So yeah. Man, I wish I could play that song when we fly over Barcelona. Man, that would have been so cool. Unfortunately, incoming DMCA strike. So, hey, let's not do that, shall we? Let's not do that. But look at the way this simulation looks, guys. Come on. Come on. I mean, we're just flying over the ocean and it still looks... yeah. Oh, Weem, you naughty boy. You silly boy, you. You might do a stream tonight. Well, go for it, man. Go for it, Will. It is always nice. Yeah. Yeah. 2,200 hours around the world. 9. That's consecutive. I mean, it's like divided by 24. So, yeah, it is OS Fever. The thing, yeah, I can only stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. Central European Time to about 5 p.m. Central European Standard Time. So, yeah, it is, you match your shirt with your stream. I know, right? I know. It's... See what I did there? So yeah, it is. Yeah, it is crazy. Are you putting in every waypoint manually in Navigraph, old Papa DK? No. What I usually try to do in Navigraph is I try to actually use waypoints in Navigraph if they are near, or I use nav points or. Anything I can find to basically map out my flight plan. If that's not possible, I can do manual nav points, by the way. I made a video on how to do manual waypoints in Navigraph. It's not easy, but you can do it. It is actually, once you get the hang of how to implement waypoints. Yeah, exactly, that's the one there, right there. Yeah. But yeah, if it's you actually can do manual waypoints in Navigraph, old Papa DK. Yeah, that is an option. In this case, however, I have not done that. It does show on top waypoint WP1 waypoint 1, but that's actually a slight mistake from loading in the flight plan from Little Nav Map. I usually make my flight plans in Little Navmap and then import them into both Microsoft Flight Simulator, and if I can import I will import them into Navigraph. Otherwise, I just basically plan my flight plans in Little Navmap or in Navigraph separately. I hope that answers your question a little bit. Yeah, it is. So yeah. Maybe due to a cloud. Did you fly in? Yeah, there's a lot of clouds coming up, man. There's a lot of bad weather coming up, apparently. But if it's really too bad, we will invoke Arnold. We will invoke Arnold. So yeah, it is... look at that. How can you not love this, guys? How can you not love this? This... So beautiful. So beautiful. I mean, the way this simulation sometimes looks, it is truly and utterly amazing. And this is live weather, guys. This is just live weather. What's happening there is happening here. Basically. There may be a delay or a little bit, but usually, especially in Europe, actually, it's really good. I heard that there were still very much... good to hear, man. Good to hear. Good to go for school. Well, the thing is, man, I can only recommend that you go to school and learn a lot, man. That's very, very important. Have you used X-Plane? No, X-Plane Delta. Thank you for being here. And no, I have not played X-Plane, actually. Years ago, I did, of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator X. I did play that. But that was years ago. And when I heard that Microsoft Flight Simulator was released, would be released again, the 2020 version, and that was in, I heard that a year ago now, in February, there was a showcase, an Xbox showcase, where they basically showed a clip of like 30 seconds hinting at the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I was like, hello, what's going on? Interesting. I was like a meerkat. Hello? 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 Microsoft? Hang on? Flight Simulator? Wait, hang on. You know? So yeah, that was like, that was my wake-up call, and I was like, whoa, this is interesting. So already I owned the Microsoft Game Pass, and it was yeah, sorry about that. That was a very bad impression of America. And that's going to be a meme. Yeah. Anyway, Amica, do not put that in the new trailer, man. Do not put that in. Just saying. But yeah, it's I was like I was really interested. I was really interested in seeing that. Yeah, exactly. I was really interested in seeing that that new Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the way it looked already really good. I was like, okay, that has to be a trailer or something, not realizing that that was actually in-game footage already. So that piqued my curiosity, and then I started to play Microsoft Flight Simulator again. Unfortunately, I skipped completely X-Plane 11, and I know how good it is. I mean, a lot of people are still playing X-Plane 11, and it is still very good. But mostly, are you playing? I'm guessing X-Plane Delta. It's in your name right there, so you are playing X-Plane. But I mean, if let me ask you a question there. If Microsoft would release, or third-party developers would release a lot of new high-end or study-level commercial aircraft, or aircraft in general, of course, would you switch to Microsoft eventually or fully? And I've been asking this question for to a few X-Plane players. Most answered yes. They would eventually switch if everything would be if all the planes would become available at a study level basically. Yeah. Is that a cloud below? No, actually that's the ocean. It's basically the reflection of the clouds on the ocean, what you're seeing right there. So this right here is the reflection of that. How bizarre is that? How bizarre is that? I mean, it is so good looking. And yes, yeah, you know, it is. I mean, the simulation itself is so mind-blowingly beautiful. The fact that you do not need any kind of third-party developed sceneries. It looks so... I mean, this is basically a... What I'm now flying is a standard version of the game with my livery. That's it. The only thing that's altered here is this. This right here. This thing right there. That's the only thing. It is... So, yeah, it is... I mean... Incredible how this looks. This is just the standard version, guys. And I got this from playing in the first part. I got this from Microsoft Game Pass. I mean, on the Game Pass, you can get this, the standard version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you do not own a Game Pass, the first 3 months, you only have to pay $1 a month or a euro a month for Microsoft Flight. So if you want to fly this for 3 months, you can basically play this for €3 for the coming 3 months. That's how cheap this is. I mean, and then it's like a tenner a month or something like that. So it's, I mean, and that's just the standard version of this. I mean, there are a lot of great games on Microsoft Game Pass. So it is incredible that they gave us the world. Yeah, sure. I'll look it up for you. Give me a second. Give me a second. Microsoft Game Pass. Alright, so this is in Dutch, unfortunately. English. There we go. Yeah, I know. It's mind-blowing, Explain. It is mind-blowing, man. It is utterly... and wait for it. Explain. Coming up is Valencia, Valencia, if I'm not mistaken. Valencia? Are we going to Valencia? Yeah, Valencia. Yeah, Valencia. And Valencia is a high photogrammetry... city. So there are a few high photogrammetry cities in there already, which look so amazingly good. We are now heading towards Valencia. Valencia is right there. It is loading in right now, so it's looking kind of crooked. But trust me on this, it will load in quickly, and it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. That's how beautiful it is. We are now flying towards the harbor, and it's like $1 a month for the first 3 months, guys. So basically, with that, you can play this. You can just give it a go. You can just give it a go. Now, I have to say, Explain Delta, and I have to say this to everyone who is watching, the planes in here are just basically meant for you to get into the air and nothing more. Do not expect study level or anything like that. So it's, yeah. I bought Izmir Airport, so I'm curious. Well, I'm pretty sure, McBooty, that is going to look really good. I'm pretty sure it's going to look really good. So, yeah. No, Sony is not Microsoft affiliated in any way. If only, Flo, good lord, yeah, man, I've steered so many people towards Microsoft Game Pass just because of this game already. Man, it is, and it's still very good. I was trying to rickroll you, yeah, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Actually, I really do like Rick Astley, so yeah. Study level. Wait, what are you saying? Is this true? Oh, that's funny there, Rookie. Alright, guys. We are now headed towards Valencia. Right there. Should start to load in any minute now. Any minute. Come on, Microsoft. Any minute. Today. Today. Come on. Let's get a little bit higher. Look at that, guys. I mean, look at the harbor right there. Well, it's not perfect, but yeah. And there are actually trees right there. Well, that's not perfect. That could be better. That could be better. I think if you're higher, it looks a lot better, actually. You are quite welcome there, Explain. I will not be held responsible for you losing hours of your life. Keep that in mind. So, yeah. By Antalya. Oh, yeah. Very nice, too. Yeah, definitely. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. I mean, wow. For those that are actually following me closely, I am going to zig and zag all over the place, guys. So, yeah. Look at this, guys. This is Valencia. We are now flying over. And, man, it looks already really good. I mean... I'm out of here. Run, Forrest! Bodrum Milas Airport. Who knows? Look at that, guys. And this, I have not installed any third-party sceneries, nothing. This is just, if you fly over it, this is what it looks like. So, Nigel Gamer Johnson, hello, good to see you, my friend. Hello, welcome. What a dump. Well, really, what a dump. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, for something that is actually basically out of the box, no add-ons added whatsoever. This is what it looks like. Ah, okay, guys, can you please give these guys mods, please, if you wouldn't mind. Yep, thank you very much. Ah, yes, it does look good, doesn't it? I mean, it does. It really looks good. You know, the funny thing is with trolls, I really don't get trolls. I mean, especially in my channel, you guys know me. I'm botching up all over the place. I'm making a fool of myself 24/7. And then these guys come in and start to think they can make a better fool of myself than I have done for the last 30 to 40 years. Really? Sir, you are out of your league. Yep. You are out of your league. Trust me. I really don't get those guys. I really don't. I'm so much better than any troll. Trust me. I can really burn myself off all the way down to my socks. It is so much easier. And trust me, give it a few minutes and I probably will. Live, on stream. You know, it's, yeah. Hello, Zasran. Good to see you, my friend. Hello. They're pretty much conflict. Yeah, they are. You know, it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. There was a funny thing when we are actually, yeah, they always come in pairs. No clue why. I was flying towards Courchevel Airport, and there were a few trolls coming in screaming I was Asian, apparently. Apparently I look Asian. Who knew? But yeah, okay, if that's your thing, please go, and please do so. But yeah. And, but I was flying towards Courchevel. Now, you guys know me. I'm not that much of a, I am an okay pilot. I can do fine. But I've never flown on Courchevel. I've never landed on Courchevel. So there was a good chance that things might go wrong. And they did. They did. Courchevel was hilarious. It was so bad. I mean, the first time I basically got stuck halfway up the runway. The second time I plowed myself straight into the mountain. So, yeah. You know, there was no reason to yeah, Courchevel is hilarious. It's really good fun. But yeah, so those trolls in there, they were like, oh, they were like trying to troll me while I was actually doing something incredibly stupid. So, yeah, exactly that. Right into the wall. Exactly that, Flo. Exactly that. Yeah. 4 tries to land an Airbus there. Good lord, man. So, yeah. Flight indicators. These, the indicators right here, right down there, and so at the top right, top left, down left, right there. So this and that right there, and the top right. Those are standard. I don't have to do anything for it. I just have to switch to the outside view. Hey presto, there it is. The map right there and the flight indication right there. That is this is Navigraph and that is Sim Toolkit Pro. So yeah, those are actually added to the stream. But other than that, all these indicators they're basically stuck in the game. They're there. So yeah, you don't have to do anything for that. You don't have to do anything for that. And you can do incredible outside views. You can go everywhere. There's a drone view, drone camera basically, where you can zoom all over the world if you want to. Yeah. The long part through the city is great. Yeah, I know. It looks pretty awesome right there. It looks really cool. I like Valencia a lot. Very nice town. But now we are flying along the coastline, the Costa Brava. And we are headed up towards our final destination, which is eventually Barcelona. We are going to land in Barcelona. We are then heading over to Las Ramblas, getting a nice beer and some tapas. Yeah? Anyone who is in favor say aye. So, yeah. And we'll have a nice cup of coffee. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Melchi? It's a really nice design. Aye, Captain. Well, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a captain. I'm an idiot, but not a captain. Oh, by the way, for those that are wondering, he's an idiot, and he's saying he's an idiot. Yeah, I am an idiot. It's right there. It's right there. So for those that are wondering, keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. Yep. You all climbed aboard. It's all on you. So there. It's on you, guys. It is on you. You have been warned. You have been warned. Yes, we are very much tongue-in-cheek, but we are still also, for those that are wondering, if he's that tongue-in-cheek and if he's flying around, he must not fly on realistic settings. Yes, I am. Everything is off. Basically, everything that helps me is off. I am flying on full realism here. And the 440,000 miles will, for 95%, be flown manually. No autopilot here. I will not be fiddling knobs. No. Need that famous screen picture as an emote. And, that one. But yeah, guys, I fly everything manually. I kid you not. Yeah. Ever flew into a sun... Oh, well, explain. Check this out. Check this out. Live. There we go. Sunset? You want a sunset? There's your sunset. There it is. Right there. You want nighttime? No problem, man. Here's nighttime. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I mean, click live, and there we are. These are the live conditions right now, right there. But we can also invoke Arnold if you want. We can also invoke Arnold. For those that are wondering, what is he talking about Arnold? Well, here we go. We are going to invoke Arnold. Broken clouds, right? Looks nice. Well, need to pull up a little bit. This looks really cool, but still a little bit foggy, right? And now we are going to invoke the Arnold. Push up the clouds. Oh, it looks beautiful. There we go. There we go. Arnold invoked. So, yeah. You can change basically everything you want. Yeah. You can click on the cloud icon and mess with the settings of it. Yeah, I know, right? It is awesome. Yeah. It's incredible. Here we do it. Right. So you basically can click. Look at that. Zazran, you hero, you. So we can alter everything and make it look even more beautiful. The power. There we go. Awesome. Look at that. Now we make it look. Oh, we make it look even more beautiful. I'm going to pull down the sun. And there it goes, and we have a lovely sunset. There we are. I mean, it's easy as that. It's easy as that, guys. Flying along the Spanish coastline right there, and we just created a beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. This is absolutely freaking awesome, guys. And ta-da! back on live settings. Back on live settings. There we go. Live weather right there. Bam. And we're back. It's that easy. You can change basically everything you want. Set it to rain, it will rain. Set it to snow, it will snow. Now I'm not going to show you snow. Why, Shoni? Why are you not going to set it to snow? Well, basically, this rust bucket does not have the icing. So if I turn on snow, it's instantly -10 or -20. It is snowing, which basically turns my entire plane instantly into a popsicle. And that will kill me. And that will mean I have to go back to Innsbruck. So, yeah. And for those who are wondering, what is he talking about Innsbruck? Well, I've set a penalty for myself. If I crash due to my own stupidity, which, let's face it, happens a lot. I mean, Flo is very willingly to help me link those little vids, little clips right there of me basically crashing around. Yeah. If that happens due to my own stupidity, that will mean I have to restart on a save point. And our save point is Innsbruck. That has been chosen by you guys. The save point for Europe is Innsbruck. So if I crash right now, I would have to go back to Innsbruck, fly all the way back to Menorca in a straight line, and then redo the flight again from where I started off. So that's basically the reason why I really don't want to crash. No problem, man. Pingu, thank you very much for being here. Hope you enjoyed it, man. And you do school, man. You do school. Oh, by the way, guys, tomorrow I will not be here. Tomorrow will not be a stream. Kadilu, aka Mrs. Shoni Gaming, is doing her exams, her property law exams, and that means she demanded total and utter silence. Me silent? Really? I mean, yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, I will be back on Friday. On Friday, we will be taking off from Barcelona, flying over Andorra, and then heading back towards, hey, good to see you, Icy Alien. And then we are headed over to Carcassonne, and eventually landing in Marseille. So, yeah, unfortunately, tomorrow I will not be here, but yeah, give good vibes to Mrs. Shoni Gaming Kadilu. She is doing her exam tomorrow, so hope, fingers crossed that she will actually get that. And she's worked really hard for it, so yeah. Fly for real so you aren't home, yeah. Basically, she kicks me out of the door, yeah. Basically, she kicked me out of the door. Yeah, yeah. That's, yeah. You know those ball gags that you have? That, yeah, she ordered one. So, and not just to, not for the fun part. No, just to keep me quiet. So, yeah. If not, I will be sleeping on the couch of my car. Which I don't want. So, yeah. Definitely, yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't went over the line there. I snuggled up to the line, you know, there's the line here. You have the line right here, and I went like, hello, line. And then I went back. So, and that. And you see what I'm doing there? Yeah, so that's, yeah. Red card right there, yeah, I know. Still not working. Hey, it's working! No clue why. Pro streamer, right here. Yeah. Oh, man, I've got this all sorted out, this whole Twitch thingy. Yeah. See you on Friday, man. Yeah, thank you very much. I will convey all your good vibes to her, and make sure that she, with a bit of luck, she will be here in once we fly over Salau and eventually Barcelona. So yeah. So you can tell her yourself if you're still here. But yeah, it's so unfortunately tomorrow I will not be streaming. Yeah. Yeah, I will do that, man. Property law. Zazran, property law. Tomorrow she has property law. Yeah. So that's and then she will yeah. She has to do, I think, 2 more exams, and then she will have her bachelor, I think. If I'm not mistaken, then she will have her bachelor. So, and then she will go on for her master. So, yeah. Dutch property law. That's the one she's doing tomorrow. And, yeah. That was easy stuff going to A. Well, she really liked it, but her professor that she's having for property law is apparently a pain. she's kind of a bitch, apparently. Oh, I just dropped the B word. Yeah, sorry about that. Whoops. So yeah, but yeah, she's pretty bad, apparently. So that makes it. Yeah, I know. Oh god, I'm all over the place today. But yeah, it is. Her professor is really bad. Yeah, you're flying over the beaches. Yes, I am, rookie. Yes, I am. Beaches are everywhere. This is an 18+ stream now. Yeah, exactly. All about never stop talking. Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing she said as well. Yeah, she mentioned that. Indeed, guys, I'm being banhammered by my own mods. You're right, but still, you know. But still. Guys, the Costa Brava right down there. Usually it's a lot more sunny, of course. This is basically all holiday country right there, up until up to the coast of Barcelona, and a little bit beyond. A little bit beyond. I am at the moment, I'm flying just a little bit north of Valencia on the North European server, E-Clark. By the way, thank you very much for joining me on my flight, and welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. If you're wondering who is the cabin crew, what is he talking about, you guys are the cabin crew. The Shoney Gaming channel has the cabin crew as its big family. So yeah, that's that's who you are. So yeah. So damn boring. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she told me as well. Yeah. But she's enjoying her studies very much right now. So yeah, and she's doing very well. All things considered. All things considered, she's doing really well. So yeah, at the moment, I am just, if you want to fly, know exactly where we are, E-Clark. As I said, North European server. And let me have a look, let me show you. We are basically right there. So here's Valencia, right there. We are basically a little bit north of it. So if you take off from the nearest airport, which is... nearest, let me have a look. LEDB. I think that's Valencia anyway. So yeah, that's really close. LEDB. Yeah, yeah, man. It's so pretty. It is so pretty, man. There we go. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I mean, look at the way the waves are hitting that beach right there. So cool. So cool. And a large part of this, funnily enough, is also, it is underwater here. So this water mapping has been changed, of course, with the update, the last update. And it's looking a lot better right now. It is looking a lot better. But this is basically completely... yeah, holiday country counts. This is the, we are now flying over the, if I'm not mistaken, the Costa Brava, right there, headed towards the north, flying to Barcelona, where we will be landing in, well, I think in about an hour's time, something like that. So yeah, landed for a drink. You are quite right, my friend. Ooh, 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 we have a missing man. Barcelona! Fee! Or as Freddie Mercury's song, Barcelona! Yep, that's the one. Barcelona! See? Amen. And Barcelona is also, of course, a high photogrammetry. Yeah, I know, right? You have to. And it's such a great song. It's such a good song. Oh man. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, guys, Barcelona is also a high photogrammetry city, and we are definitely going to explore Barcelona from the air. Definitely. Definitely. Flying all the way along the coastline, right there, all the way up north, crawling up north. And just trying to keep below the cloud covers. We are at the moment on live weather. So unfortunately, the last few days we had beautiful weather, but apparently a cloud front moved in over the coastline right there. And as long as we can keep it on live weather, we will do so. If this was completely fogged up, I might have invoked Arnold. So there are, of course, a few exceptions when I do this, but it's mostly due to the fact that we just want to see all these beautiful, beautiful things in all its splendor, all the entire coastline of Spain. We want to see that. That's why we are flying over it. And yeah, I mean, that sometimes means you do have to make some concessions here and there, you know. But they're not much. They're not much. They're few, tiny, basically. Yeah. Bye-bye, man. Thank you very much for being here. And hope to see you soon again there, Bert Carlson. I'm just saying Bert. Can I just call you Bert? I'm gonna call you Bert. Yeah. I'm gonna call you Bert. And I'm gonna pet you and hug you and hug you and pet you. And I'm gonna call you Bert. Hi, Bert. Yeah. There we go. Moving and grooving, guys. And we are making great progress. Now, today, as I said, we are flying from Menorca. We already flew over from Menorca. We landed on Palma, unfortunately. And we also flew over Ibiza. Then we headed towards Valencia. And now we are headed north toward Barcelona. On Friday, we are taking off, flying from Barcelona along a little piece along the coastline still. And then heading inland towards Andorra, flying over the Pyrenees towards Carcassonne. From Carcassonne, we are heading towards the Côte d'Azur, and then are moving along towards Marseille. Now, on Wednesday, we are taking off from Marseille, flying over the Côte d'Azur, over Nice. We are going to fly over... thank you very much there for that follow, man. Jack Games, definitely. Jack Games, definitely. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of that. Welcome to my channel, man, and welcome to the cabin crew. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. We are on next Wednesday. We are flying along the... thank you very much for joining that stream, Woolim. And also, Zap CRT guy. Welcome, man. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to Shoni Gaming. Hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. Welcome to the cabin crew. We are flying everywhere. We are seeing everything. We are flying to each and every single country in the world. We are doing basically this. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Flying all the way over the world and having a lot of fun. It's 440,000 kilometers, 220,000 nautical miles. So yeah, we will be here streaming for the next 4 years. I kid you not. But yeah, guys, so next Wednesday, we are taking off, flying over Nice. We are then... which airfield is that? That should be... That's actually not an airfield, I'm thinking. But the closest airfield right now is LECN. So it's LECN. That one. Down to the left. Down to the left. Yeah, it's... Oh, there, right there. Yeah, that's LECN. Yeah, that's that one there, E. Clark. Yeah. So if you take off from that, it is, yeah. From Garmisch-Partenkirchen. Well, willkommen, mein Freund. Willkommen. Welcome to the channel, my friend. And I hope you enjoy what you are seeing. As I said, we are flying all over the world. Do keep in mind, this pilot's an idiot. Yeah, we are flying basically everywhere and we are seeing everything. I kid ye not. So it's Castellan Airport. Okay, small general aviation airport, Castellan de la Plana. Nice. Thank you very much for that information there, Sasran. Highly appreciated. So yeah, we are basically going all over the world. For now, we are still in Europe. We have started 23 weeks ago. I started in September of last year, and I'm still not out of Europe. We are visiting every single country in the world, which means next one coming up, we are now flying in Spain. On Friday, we will be flying out of Spain and heading back towards France, flying along the southern coast. So we will be landing in Marseille. Next Wednesday, we will be taking off from Marseille, heading towards Nice, towards Monaco, for instance. And eventually we will be landing in Genova. We will fly over Turin and we will land in Genova in Italy. And then we are doing our Italian tour. Yes, we will. Tail dragger. I do. Ah, there. Who was that? Who was that? Alright, guys. So yeah, we are basically really are going everywhere. How is Garmisch-Partenkirchen today, my friend Wallane? I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. Wallane? Hope I'm saying it right. But then again, I am very well known for butchering basically every single language and or every single city name, country, you name it. Yeah, I'll butcher it. Yeah, Tanish, good to see you, my friend. And indeed, I shall redeem the hydrate. Yes. Garmisch is really, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, Garmisch is really beautiful. I drove through it actually on holiday towards Italy. It was really nice. Yeah. But I do so enjoy the Alps anyway. So yeah, I'm a sucker for the Alps. I am a sucker for the... You guys know that. I was very happy that you guys chose Innsbruck actually as the save point. Because if I crash, hey, at least I start in a beautiful surroundings. I mean, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love me some mountains. Indeedly I do. But this... Look at this, guys. Out of the box. I did not do anything for this. Anything. This is live weather right here. This is basically just load up the game, start flying here. This is what you'll see. So yeah. Ah, yeah. It is, yeah. Innsbruck is really, really nice. By the way, E. Clark, if you're up in the air, give a shout out, man, and I will make sure to look you up. I will make sure to look you up. Weem is still there in the distance. He is flying on the actual flight path. Amica music is buzzing by. If you guys want to join me, I am on the live server, so you can just basically join me. Go to the Northern European server, and I am flying along the Spanish coastline between Valencia and... should be on live. All players, not live. All players, E-Clark, definitely. That's very important. All players. Yeah. Because if you are on live players, you will not see us, but we will see you. So, yeah. I have to update all my mods first. No problem there, Zazran. As I said, you guys are always welcome to fly along. Today we are going to land on Barcelona. So that should be really cool. And, yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. But first off, we still have a lot of coastline to go. We have a lot of coastline to go. Yeah, definitely all players. That's very important. If you join me, set it to all players. Not live, but all players. I will make sure to... I actually forgot. And let me make a note about that. I need to actually make sure that I make a small YouTube vid on how to... how to join Shoney Gaming's flight. That might be an idea. Yeah. You can't change the weather. Ah, okay. Okay, well, I set it to all players, and it basically gives me indeed the option also to, of course, change the weather when I need to. So yeah. Other players who have live players. Exactly, yeah. All players is indeed the best, because basically you can set it to live weather. You can switch it to whatever you like. I mean, you have all the options and you can see everyone. So, yeah. Look at it, guys. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Let me see. Where are we going? Come on. Well, we got that now. Let me have a look. Yep, I need to add a sticky note. Create YouTube vid on... Oh, good lord. On joining flight. There we go. Yep. Alright. So, it's on the list. It is on the list, guys. Definitely. On your way again. You should be somewhere, popping up somewhere over there, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. And by the way, guys, for those that do not know, you can also slew into me if you are if you press Y on your keyboard, you get in a sort of free movement mode, and you can basically push yourself towards me and join me directly. So yeah, that's what I actually did at the start of the restart of the stream. I slewed basically from Menorca straight into you guys on Palma, and then restarted the flight again. So yeah, which was yeah, glad that worked out. Wow, look at the way the sun hits those beaches right there, and oh man, that's incredible. From my keyboard, it's the hole. There's a hole right there. I just basically I chiseled it out. Ding 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 ding, and gone. Thou shalt not cheat, Shoni. Thou shalt not cheat. Yeah, exactly. Use the keypad number pad to basically slew into me. Yeah, that's you can basically then push the 8 key to move forward, or the 2 key to move backward, and I think it's like 8 and 9 and 3 to move up and down, stuff like that. But you have to just fiddle it a little bit with it, and you should be able to slew straight into me. Or this is also, of course, an option. Take off from nearby, get a quicker plane than me, which isn't that hard because that's the speed I'm flying. I mean, let's face it, I'm only flying at 120 knots max. So yeah, basically anything is quicker than this. Basically. So you should be able to catch up pretty quickly with me. 747, that'll do it. Also, by the way, if you do not want to slew into me, you can also zoom in on the all-player map. Zoom in on the place where I am flying right now, and I should show up as a simple green airplane. Or even better, send me an invite. Shoni Gaming, that's my name in the simulator. So yeah, send me an invite, and basically, if you send me an invite, I will accept that invite, and you can join me. You can jump straight onto me if you want. So during the flight, if I'm flying and you join later on, just click on my name and you can set it as departure, and you should start straight on top of me. So yeah, that also works quite nicely. The only thing is then that you do not have the flight plan. So yeah, that's the only thing. But then again, I'm quite easy to find. So yeah, I mean, it's like blue. Now, if you are enjoying and you want to fly along a little bit more, and you think, well, I will rejoin your flight in a few times, there's also, of course, the option to download the livery pack from the Discord channel. Amica has made a livery pack right now that's it's right now up to 22 airplanes, if I'm not mistaken. So 22 planes of Microsoft Flight Simulator have the cabin crew livery pack. The livery pack contains not only those 22 liveries, it also contains his special livery and, of course, my livery with Shoni Gaming over the wings. So if you have that installed and you use the cabin crew livery, you should see me with the correct livery flying next to you. Keep that also in mind. And it's free, guys. It is totally free and made available to you guys. So if you want that Shoni Gaming cabin crew livery, just go to the Discord channel, to the liveries channel, download it from there, and simply install it into your community folder. If you do not know how to do that I also made an instructional video on YouTube for that. So there is a YouTube video on how to install the Shoni Gaming liveries, or any other livery actually. Thank you very much there, Flo. Excellent. The Shoni Gaming livery straight into your community folder, and it should show up. It should show up. Yeah, definitely. Drink. I think I just flew into you. You did? I see Amica right there. Oh, that's you then. Mournful Gold. Yep. All right. I am going to Eclark. I am going to add you to the list. Mournful Gold. Let me see. E. Clark is E underscore Clark is Mournful Gold. There we go. Exactly, Zap CTR guy. Exactly. That's the Discord channel. You can join that, and from there on the liveries channel you can find the delivery pack. Simply download it and you can install it to your heart's content and use it to your heart's content. I mean, and we are updating it constantly, so keep that in mind, guys. Amica is still working very hard on creating new liveries. We are also working on SimTalk. For those that do not know what SimTalk is a show that I'm working on, which will be a monthly or bi-monthly show on Saturdays or Sundays, where we will talk all things simulator. So all things flight simulator will be discussed there. I will have guests coming over on the channel, and we will discuss everything that happens in flight simulator. Both people who are streaming, people who are creating content. So for instance, people who create liveries or sceneries, stuff like that. We will be discussing released aircraft and anything that's Flight Simulator related, but not just for Microsoft Flight Simulator, also for X-Plane 11 and Prepared. So but it will be mostly focused on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that's coming as well. We are working on that. So there is a lot more content coming, guys. We are working very hard to keep you guys entertained. Are you not entertained? I say, are you not entertained? Well, no. No. Okay. And there we are, guys. We have Amica music still flying with us, of course, right there. In the distance we have Wing! And I'm thinking Metal Chi is right there in the distance as well. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at that. You're actually in the VL3. Ah. Yeah, but it doesn't show. If I do not have that installed, it's simply not showed up. Is that paid content, E. Clark? It could be if it's paid content, then yeah, then I have to buy it basically. So yeah. Look at that. How cool is that, guys? Man, come on. That is pretty cool. I mean, the cities look very generic like this. Let's face it. It is actually really generic, but still, it's there. It's all there. It looks really good. And especially if you fly really high, it looks so amazingly beautiful. So amazingly beautiful. I mean, entire cities populated in improvement mode. Ah, okay. Ah, but then you might be sporting a livery that I do not have. So that's the reason why you're why it's not showing up correctly. Wow, look at that, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's lovely. That's just simply lovely. Ah, okay. The Rotork 915 engine mod. To give it that little bit more performance and yeah. Nice. Nice. Actually, I think there's a engine performance mod for... hey, welcome back, my friend. Hello, Duke Jones. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. There are a few very good performance mods out there. Also one for the 172, if I'm not mistaken. So, but the thing is, I really want to keep it as vanilla as possible right now. Oh, no problem, my friend. No problem. As long as you don't keep talking in English, it's in Dutch, it's fine. It's fine. Or you will be rebuked by one of our mods. So, yeah. It also gives an autopilot. Really? It does. Interesting. That is interesting. Ah, that's a nice mod then right there. But yeah. There's a float plane mod for you. Really, but that's the thing, guys. I mean, even the modding community is already so much on top of this flight simulator and making it better and better and better each minute. I mean, the things people are doing just in their spare time for free to improve all the planes that they love and they want to have as much realism as possible, and they get the option for that in this simulation. I mean, basically you can do whatever you like. I mean, I've seen Star Wars mods in here, and I mean Godzilla. You can place Godzilla in the world if you want. It's crazy, but yeah, you can go as nuts if you want. You can go as nuts as if you want, or you can go as highly realistic as you want. I mean, as I said, guys, the fly-by-wire mod, we all know it by now. Basically, if you haven't heard of the fly-by-wire mod, you basically have been living under a rock. But yeah, in Microsoft Flight Simulator world, of course. But yeah, I mean, it's improving so much. Yeah, I'm flying the 172, Duke Jones. I had the intention actually to fly the 152 at first, but the 152 only has a range of 420 nautical miles, and this has a range of 640. So it was like 220 nautical miles more, which meant that I could fly to, for instance, certain islands which were otherwise not possible. So most of my flights I can basically do in the 172. Yeah. And yeah, exactly, it has no autopilot, and this does have an autopilot. And trust me, there will come times when I might use the autopilot. For instance, when I have an emergency here in the house and I want the stream to go on, I can set it to autopilot and it will move on. So yeah, the autopilot was key, definitely. Definitely it was key. So yeah, I really needed that. So but that's one of the reasons why of course the range of the 172 is much further. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I actually chose the 172 over the 152. That was one of the reasons. There we go. I need to look that up. Yes. All right. Where are we now? I need to look up something quickly, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. Yeah. All right. Definitely. Here we go. All right. So yeah, it's flying with a GPS using a compass and VR is fun, but doing it without for heading hold and altitude is insanity. Yeah. Well, you can do it flying on VOR. I mean, I've seen, for instance, Captain Arash does that. Basically, Captain Arash does that. So he does fly in straight lines on VORs constantly, and VORs, DMEs, mostly VORs. And of course, it can be done. Basically, all you need is a VOR direction and a stopwatch. So yeah, but as I said, I'm not. When I started out flying, I was definitely anything but an experienced pilot. I mean, I basically was very much gung-ho. I had no clue how to set an ILS. I had no clue how to do proper procedures and stuff like that. I had no clue whatsoever. I just started flying for the fun of it. And so yeah, the choice was quickly made for me to do the 172. I mean, it's much more starter friendly, basically. Now, because I committed myself to the 172 so early on, it means I'm stuck with the 172. So if I want to do something else, yeah, basically I can't. I'm basically stuck with the 172. Not that I mind. I love the 172. So it's, yeah, you know, it is a very, very forgiving plane. It is a very forgiving plane. So that basically makes it really good. It makes it really good to fly. And it's a lot of fun to fly. So yeah. And I'm very happy that I'm flying in this this little tiny airplane. Yeah, I can push it a little bit better. There we go. Just leaning the mixture a little bit. To just give me a little bit extra power. There we go. All right. Still climbing. Still climbing. You can see the RPMs going up right there. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, it as I said, guys, it is, yeah, hard to fly level and straight. Yeah, but why is this? Oh, there we are. Who is flying below me? That can only be Amica. For those that are wondering, Amica, as I said, is flying in the Shoney Gaming livery. As you can see, fly everywhere, see everything. Right there. In the this is the 787 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the 787 Dreamliner right there. How cool is that, guys? Low and slow. In delivery. Obama Gaming. Obama Gaming. Who are you in the chat, man? Who are you in the chat? And welcome for flying along with me. Do we have Obama Gaming already? I'm not sure, actually. No. If you are in the chat, Obama Gaming, say hi and give us a wave right there. I will make sure to call you out. We have, of course, right there behind us, E. Clark. And let me see. That's Pingu right there, still in the distance. Oh, that's yeah, cool. Obama's career took a turn. Obama Gaming, that's you, Zazran. Oh, really? That's you, Zazran. Obama Gaming. There we are. That's funny. Hello, Mr. President. Hello, Mr. President. So yeah. What up? What up? Uses heading and altitude hold. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Exactly. That is exactly what he's doing. 18 plus again. Well, kinda. But yeah, that's exactly what he's doing right there, Flo. Yeah, he does indeed use heading and altitude hold to basically plot out his course and then sets the timer based on his airspeed. So yeah, it's foggy over here by the hills. Yeah, but the hills are indeed not alive with the sound of music, but in this case they are alive with they are indeed fogged in. So yeah, there was there is a rain front coming in there, so yeah. Set the timer as he states, exactly, yeah. Captain Arash sometimes does end up a little bit beyond his intended point where he wanted to turn again, yeah. But it's hard. It is hard, guys. That's yeah. They're alive with the sound. No! Ooh, Weem! That is really close. That is really close. You bad boy. You're a bad boy. Definitely. So, yeah. He's so bad. Anyway, yeah. Yep. No, it's apparently I can do it only once an hour. Apparently. Hello. Yep. Then. Maybe once. Oh, there it is. Got it working again. Red card right there. For those that are wondering what a red card means, actually, red card means if you do a bad dad joke, you get sent off the pitch. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but that I think that's a actually, E. Clark, if you do not have my livery installed, you basically see my legs dangling out of the plane. Oh no! So yeah, that's part of the bad joke and dad joke both. Yeah, I'm going to send you a real red card. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Alright, guys. This looks actually really rural. Ha! Interesting right there. A bad dad joke. Yeah, I've never heard of it. There's no such thing, I say. There's no such thing as a bad dad joke. Well, trust me. There is. Who knew? But yes, there is. There is. Okay, now I need to set this up right there. Ah, itchy. Right, then we go to there. Yeah. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Well, what do you call it? What do you call a fish with no eyes? A. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely a red card right there. Yeah, that's one. Yeah. I know, right? I know, Danish. It looks really good, man. It looks so nice. Hope you're doing well, by the way, my young friend. Hope you're doing well. It looks really pretty, but soon we will be heading along the definitely along the party coast of Spain, heading towards Barcelona. Barcelona. Yes, indeed. Amica just below me, and we have E-Clark right there. Obama Gaming, aka Zazran, in the distance. We have Pingu, who is Spongy Bee, and Weem is over there. Weem! Metalchi, of course, flying in the distance. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, there are a lot of people flying along. If you want to fly along with me, you can, of course. Head to the North European server and you should be able to see me along the southern coast. So yeah, stealth Boeing technology, indeed. It like morphed in and then morphed out. Indeed it did. A lot of problems actually these days going on with Boeings actually. We had an engine, Boeing lost an engine, lost a part of the plane, a hatch or something over the Netherlands. Then 747-400 took off a cargo plane and exploded over Maastricht in the Netherlands, which rained shards all of the engine all over Maastricht itself. And only 2 days later there was a flight from Denver to Honolulu, if I'm not mistaken, where the entire engine exploded on a 777, if I'm not mistaken as well. So yeah, not a good week for aviation at the moment. Not a good week for aviation. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of things going wrong quickly, guys. And to be honest, I'm thinking that it has mostly to do with the fact that a lot of airline companies are, of course, suffering right now. And yeah, they had very, very bad years because of the COVID thing. So they are making really, really great losses right now, which is not good. And to be honest, I think maintenance is suffering. Maintenance is suffering. So, but it's not a good thing, guys. It is not a good thing. If that happens so quickly after each other, yeah, that's bad. Flying both upside down to the engine, not Boeing itself. Yeah, okay, it was a pretty old engine. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, that was the Rolls-Royce engine that basically exploded. If I'm not mistaken, Rookie. But still, it's a bad week for aviation, guys. It is a bad week for aviation. Dang. What's this? Actually, that was just a tiny island right there. And oh no, there is a boat stuck. So yeah, that's not supposed to be there. I'm pretty sure. Hello, little boat. Why are you flying upside down? I have no clue, because I am a wild person, E-Clark. I am a wild person. Yes, I am. Oh, wait, it's you. Ah. Ah. Just taking a picnic. Exactly, yeah. Yes, indeed. Indeed it was, Rookie, yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, they could land both airplanes with the exploded engines pretty quickly. But still, it's kind of scary, yeah. It is kind of scary when things like that happen. I mean, the fact that on the Denver to Honolulu plane, actually people Kraken spat it out, yeah. It's the Kraken. Release the Kraken. The fact that actually passengers could film the exploded engine in midair, it was like, yeah, man, that would have made me nervous as well. Definitely would have made me very nervous. I can imagine that a lot of these passengers were really scared and the pilots were sweating. But kudos that they actually got it on the ground very nicely. Yeah, unfortunately, of all the stuff that landed. ETA on the landing. Well, if you do, / exclamation mark ETE, ta-da! 32 minutes! So, yep, 32 minutes and counting, and then we will be landing. We will be landing on Barcelona. I need to send someone a message. There we go. So. Yeah, exactly. It says it right there. Exactly. It says it right there, Yep. It says it right there. Now, it's really handy. I mean, there are a lot of commands right there. For instance, you can also do route. Nope. There we go. Route. So you can see the entire flight plan right there that we are following. You can also do ARR. Arr. That's the landing where we are doing. Royozeta, thank you very much for following me, man. Welcome to the cabin crew. Hope you are enjoying yourself and enjoying what you're seeing. So, yeah. Hi from Spain. Well, hello there, man. We are flying over your lovely country right now. And, yeah, it is looking great. Unfortunately, the weather isn't that good today. Last week we flew over Ibiza, we flew over Palma, and we landed eventually on Menorca. We have been flying over your lovely country for the last 2 weeks, I'm thinking. And next Friday will be our last flight in Spain, guys. We will be leaving Spain. We will be taking off coming Friday. From Barcelona. We will then be flying over towards Andorra, where we will be skipping over the Pyrenees back into France and landing in Marseille. But we had a great time, man. It is, yeah. Now it isn't always good, but it's not bad either, Rojo Zeta. It's not bad either, actually. It is pretty okay right now, and we are getting better and better weather. I mean, look at this. I mean, the sky is breaking open again. The clouds are breaking, and we are still flying over the lovely countryside of, or a lovely coastline of Spain right here. We are nearing Tarragona, and we are then moving on towards Barcelona. And Barcelona is a high photogrammetry city, guys, so it should look really good. I have not installed any form of third-party or custom-made sceneries. So we're doing it live. We are doing it live. We're going to see it together. We are going to experience it together. And right now we have a lovely group here flying along with us. And we are enjoying ourselves we are having a lot of fun, guys. We are really enjoying ourselves. I mean, Spain has been so far beautiful. Funnily enough, most countries have been so far really good. Sure, man, 380 feet is more than enough for a 787. That should work just great. No problem. That should work just great. Yeah, maybe pull up a little bit. Smidge and a half. Yeah, smidge and a half. Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, it is going great so far. And yeah, for those that do not know, I fly all over the world. So yeah, if you're gonna try a little bush trip in a little in the awesome places. Yeah, man. What basically, Rojo Zeta, what we are doing? Let me show you. There we go. So yeah, we're doing that. We are flying everywhere. We are seeing everything. 440,000 kilometers. We are visiting every single country in the world. Not only are we visiting every single country in the world, we are actually zigging and zagging all over the place to simply watch and see all the beautiful things in that country. So yeah, this is where we started in the Netherlands. We've flown already all the way. The green parts is where we have flown so far. All this we have done so far. And we are now on this leg, basically here, flying to Barcelona. That's where we are headed for today. And yeah, already we have flown 40,000 plus kilometers. Thank you very much, Baptiste, for that follow right there. Welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. I hope you are enjoying what you are seeing. So yeah, it has been an epic flight already so far, but we're not out of Europe yet. Phobox, welcome to the channel, my friend, as well. Welcome to the cabin crew. And yeah, we are doing it together. We are doing it live, guys. I only stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Unfortunately, not tomorrow. Keep that in mind. I will be back on Friday. But usually I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time to about 4 5 p.m. And I stream only this. I stream the entire flight. The entire flight is streamed. Not only that, all the previous streams will be uploaded to YouTube. So yeah, the thing is, that's also really cool. Once this, I'll show you again, once this has been done completely here. So yeah, that's the YouTube channel. But once I release this flight, what you can do, for instance, is click on a leg right there. That's the first leg, flight 1. And you can see it was from Lelystad over Amsterdam, Rotterdam, all the way to Maastricht, and then onwards towards Cologne and Frankfurt. But you can click on the link right there, and it will take you straight to that flight. So that's actually how it works. So yeah, subscribe on YouTube. Thank you very much for that subscription on YouTube, my friend. So yeah, you can see all the previous flights. I am still in the process of uploading all those other flights. Because yeah, unfortunately they eventually are removed from Twitch. So, but thank you very much for that follow there, Phobox. And so, as I said, welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family. I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. And yeah, we are now having a lot of fun. If you want to join us in flight, you can as well. My flight is simply open to everyone who wants to join. And I say, come along. Now, there is a special thing here. We are at the moment flying towards Salau, and my wife has been in Salau. I just mentioned it to her, but yeah. Great flying, I'm doing the same, but in X-Plane 11. Ah, excellent, man, excellent. Oh, man, it is awesome. Hey, there, Mrs. Kadilu, right there, guys. That is, for those who do not know, that's my wife. Kadilu is my wife. And Salau is coming up. This should be Salau right there, actually. Or is it? Yeah, it's there, yeah. We are now headed towards Salau. This is Salau. And there we go, guys. Flying along the beaches. As I said, it is all, unfortunately, this is not high photogrammetry, so it's basically all filled in by artificial intelligence. No human hand has made this, by the way, guys. No human hand has made it. Monsanto TV. Monsanto TV, hello, my friend, yeah. I have no idea, my friend. If it's on our flight plan, Island Lemnos, sure. If it's on my flight plan, why not, my friend? Sure. Just add it to the channel. Add it to the Discord channel and to flight planning. And I will make sure to add it. Yeah, Greek island. There's a good chance we are flying over it, trust me. But we still are flying over. Looks nothing like Salau. Now, I know. There it is. It should be over there. We're not there yet. There is Salau right there. Will Shoni go to place X? Yes. Yeah, I get that question quite a lot, actually. Are you flying over this or that, or are you flying here or there? Basically, my answer is always yes. Yeah, I am flying there. Are you flying over? Yeah, I am flying over. Yeah. Are you flying left? Yeah, I'm flying left. Are you flying right? Yes, I am flying right. Yeah. There is Salau coming up. We are now flying over the beach. Yes, I know. Make sure you add Rather Loud Chimp, add it to the Discord channel, and I will make sure that I will add it to my flight plan. So the flight planning option, not flight plan, but flight planning. That's the channel that's basically meant for you guys adding points of interest to my flight plan. So I will definitely add that to my flight plan once you add it there. Yeah. Here we are. And that is one of the more well-known destinations, Salau, right down there. There it is. Now, as I said, guys, it may not look exactly like Salau for those who remember that, but that is the reason. The reason for that is because this has not been touched by human hands. Basically, it has been filled in by an artificial intelligence. It just been basically given the map of Salau and or the map of the world basically, and given a few parameters and did everything. It filled in everything. So yeah. It filled in everything. And that's incredible. That, to my mind, is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Flying along the coastline right there. How cool is that? Alright, guys. If you've been properly to Sudan, you won't remember a thing. Yeah, exactly. And that's my missus, right there. Yes. Yay. So that gives you a kind of an indication what she's like. And that's also one of the reasons why I love her. So, thank you, dear. That one was especially for you. And upcoming, of course, we are now headed towards, flying over Tarragona. That's right there. And then we are moving on towards Barcelona, which should be right there in the distance. We are getting close to our destination, guys, and we are doing a tour over Barcelona. Of course, there are a lot of things we want to see. Yeah, on the pier right there, yeah. The water park, there you go. Well, I'm quite... 55? Minus 55? Man, you have high confidence right there, Medelchi. You have high confidence right there. Did we just lose... Did we just lose E. Clark? No, he's still up in the air. I can see him blinky right there. Yeah. I believe. True. Butter. Oh my. Your... Confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. Oh, yeah. La Pacha. Oh, you told me about that, actually. Yeah, you told me about that. That you actually can remember that. That you actually can remember that, dear. Interesting. Interesting. You weren't that drunk, apparently. ETA Tapas. ETA Tapas is... Oh, yes, man. Oh, definitely, Rogoseta. I mean, I have had many a Spanish vacation which I can't remember a bloody thing of. No. Yep. I mean, sangria is a killer when you drink it in jugs. Yeah. And I mean, it's I know it's, but then, man, not only that, I mean, actual good Spanish tapas. Oh, man. And I don't mean... the touristy kind of things. No. The actual good Spanish tapas, man. Oh man. Oh man. You just keep on drinking and keep on eating. It's awesome, man. Oh, thank you very much, ProFX Videos, for that follow, man. And welcome to the Cabin Crew. I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. But yeah, man. I mean, Spanish food is actually. I mean, let's face it. Don't get. I mean, the number one. The number one restaurant in the world, according to Michelin, was a Spanish restaurant, guys. Do not forget that. El Bulli. I mean, Ferran Adria. Sorry, yeah. I mean, a very... He is considered one of the best chefs in the world, Ferran Adria. I mean... Yeah, Ferran Adria, thank you very much. I mean, come on, guys. The food, the drink in Spain. I mean, most people just come for the beaches and they forget the pata negra and the stuff like that. I mean, man, Spain has so much more to offer if you're just not fully drunk. I mean, it is pretty awesome. It is a pretty awesome country, man. So, yeah. And the Spanish should be proud of that. They should be proud. El Bulli, yeah. It is, unfortunately, it's no longer I, is it still open? I think it's closed. It's been closed for like a long time. No, man, Rojo, I am truly honest about this. I mean, I'm very much a foodie when it comes to things like this, and you know, I mean, you guys deserve what. In my opinion, Spain is right now still the most exciting exciting country in food and stuff like that. I mean, the most exciting things are still happening in Spain. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Italian food, I love it to death, but a good Spanish, wow, man, good lord, yeah. Hen Blumenthal got, yeah, I know, man, but Blumenthal does amazing things as well. I mean, for those that do not know, that's a English chef in London who does also very much amazing things, mostly with offal, if I'm not mistaken, Ween. But yeah. And that has to be your thing. I'm not very much of an offal kind of person eating, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, it's a cooking center, yeah, exactly. It is a cooking center now, right now. I thought it was actually completely closed right now, yeah. They're just getting generic burgers and pizza. It's upsetting. Yeah. Offal. It's basically innards like the guts and the brains and the eyes and stuff. Yeah, and the tongue and so offal. Yeah, it is. And yeah, people make incredible dishes with that. It's not really my thing, but yeah, it wasn't as bad as it sounds. I know, right? I know. So yeah, guys, it is. I mean, but wonderful things are still happening in Spain. Don't forget that. I mean. As I said, Spain is mostly known for partying and stuff like that, but it's so much more than that. It is so much more than that. You need to pay with the Minotaur and need stuff. Exactly. Hey, Demon! Welcome, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And now we are flying towards lovely, lovely Barcelona. About 20 minutes left in our flight. Foie gras. Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm very torn about foie gras, to be honest, Rather Loud Chimp. I mean, yeah, it is. On the one hand, yeah, it looks really, really, and on the other hand, you know, it is also a lot of animals get hurt by creating foie gras. Yeah, so. Okay, Speedbird, go ahead. You have really... Yeah, it's cruel. Yeah, I know. Right, that. Yeah. Exactly. The most beautiful city in the entire world. I'm from Amsterdam. Well, there you go. Excellent. Well, Speedbird, that is good to hear, my friend. Congratulations, congratulations. So... on the both our flight instructors are now back in the air, guys. Mufasa, who already stated here this earlier that he is going for his commercial pilot license. Speedbird is flying again as well. So onwards towards your PPL, man. That is good to hear. And he's up in the air as well right there. Speedbird, there he is. There he is. Haven't flown since September. Man, you must be so happy. You must be so happy. Oh, man, congratulations. Good to hear, man. Welcome. And excellent, excellent. Do I still have coffee? I have a little bit. Guys. Real talk. Come on, guys. My final sip. F for coffee. I can feel slowly the caffeine dripping down my esophagus, all the way down into my stomach, and finally dissolving into my body. Yes. And that was all she wrote. Is that a hint? Actually, Askadilu is in chat. Oh, honey! No. Actually, Kadilu is my wife, and she is in the other room. No! Say it ain't so! You are a cruel woman. You are. I love you to death, but you're a cruel woman. Yes, you are. Say it ain't so. I'm being cut off. I am being cut off. Nose. I need my caffeine. Woman, go forth and get my caffeine. Oh man, if I say that, I'll be sleeping on the couch of the car. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I'll have a cup for you. Thanks, Emeka. Dude, I really appreciate this. No, I do. Smile here, yeah. I have no idea how to pronounce that. 33H Joe Victor. I'm calling you Victor. Yes, I will, and I will call you Victor. And it shall be good, and you shall be known as Victor. Hello, Victor. Welcome to the channel. Hope you are having a wonderful time. Welcome to the cabin crew, my friend. Yeah, flat white. Flat white here. Ah, man, weem. Hey, Nicholas, he's back. He is back. Hello, Nicholas, man. We are still up in the air. We are going in for a landing on Barcelona. But first, we are flying over Barcelona. We are at the moment flying along the coastline still. We are still chugging along. And finally, we should be doing a tour over Barcelona, of course, because we are not going straight in for the runway. So, yeah. A 747 with a 172. I know, right? So, it's yeah. Pretty well flying school with face look is she's all good to fly, but so that's your beauty right there. Where are you going? Well, actually, Victor, I will show you a few things. First off, where I'm going is basically that 220,000 nautical miles, 440,000 kilometers. We basically only did this. The green parts, that's what we did. We flew over, started in the Netherlands, flew over Central and Eastern Europe, then headed up towards Scandinavia, did the UK, and then we did also Benelux, and we did France, and now we are flying over Spain and Portugal. The red parts we still have to do, but eventually this entire map will look like that. So that's what we're doing. Just a few more years. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. There we go. That's what we're doing there, Victor. So yeah, at the moment. But today we are flying. We started off in Menorca, and we are today we actually did this flight. Let me show you. We did this flight right here. So we started off in Menorca, and right there we flew over Palma. We then headed over towards Ibiza, flew to Valencia, followed all the way along the coastline, and we are now heading towards lovely Barcelona, and that's where we will be landing for today. Now, I will be picking up this flight. As I said, usually I fly on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Friday. I will be picking up this flight on next Friday, so yeah. So, yeah, it is, that's 10 minutes, yeah, 10 more, well, actually, it's like more like 15 to 20 minutes, because we will be circling and flying over Barcelona, guys, so, yeah, it's not an immediate landing, but, yeah, we are coming in for a landing in about 20 minutes time, something like that. I do have to set my, my autopilot, for, which reminds me, yeah, well, do I actually have to set the autopilot still? I mean, come on. We're just 10 minutes left, but, you know, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Each time I veer, of course, like crazy, so, yeah. I veer, of course, like crazy. And I'm glad I restarted, by the way, because it looks a whole lot more smoother, guys. Look at that. We have, at the moment... who do we have up in the air? We have up in the air, right there. That's Pingu, right there, with Zasran, Emeka music, right there. Who is now bouncing up and down. We have Medelchi right there up in the air as well. Demon has joined us. And yeah, that's it so far right now. But yeah. Like 10 minutes. Well, if you're... yeah, and by that time we will be circling over... oh, and Speedbird is up in the air as well, right there. Forgot him. Sorry, Speedbird. We will be flying over... doing a tour over Barcelona. So yeah, it is. We are going to have a look at that. Barcelona being one of the high photogrammetry cities, so it should look really good. It should look incredibly good. And let's fingers crossed that we can also, of course, make out a lot of the beautiful sights of Barcelona. I am really, really looking forward to it, guys. I am really looking forward to it. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, there we need to pull up that, and now we're good to go. Definitely. All right, and we're getting close, guys. We are getting close. We are definitely close. Who is flying so close next to me? Who is that? Nice one, guys. Oh, look at that. Demon coming up in his 747 right there. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we still have Pingu right there. And this is Zazaran flying really close next to me. I am trying to stay as much on course as I can, guys. So you guys can fly as close to me as possible. But you know me, I am a sucker. I go all over the place. So yeah, I am a doofus. And yeah, definitely a doofus. Look at that, guys. Look at that. How cool is this? Heading up north towards lovely Barcelona there in the distance. The moon hanging over Barcelona already. Basically, that maneuver would have killed me. Were it not for the fact that other planes do not influence each other. Because let's face it, the jet wash there, that would probably, yeah, that will kill me. That will rip me apart. That would rip me apart. Alright, guys. Barcelona coming up. It looks so cool, this. And you guys... Oh, and we have Rather Loud Chimp here as well in the... My plane keeps pulling up. Yeah, it is really, really hard to fly a 747 at these speeds, guys. It is really hard. It is incredibly hard. Keep that in mind. No. Now, today, we are now circling over Barcelona. Yeah, it will be a little bit later than usual. Usually, I land about 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Today, we are doing it, we're a little bit longer today. So, yeah. But that's, yeah, that's a very, very small compensation for tomorrow, unfortunately. So, yeah. Pamplona and over the period, send me a big hug from... I will, man. I will. We will. Actually, I already think I flew over Pamplona. I think I did. Yeah. Or are we flying over Pamplona next Friday? I have to look this up. Maybe... Let me have a look. We are flying towards... Yeah, we flew over Pamplona. Yeah. We already flew over Pamplona, Rogezeta. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We did. But we are flying back over the Pyrenees. We are flying back over the Pyrenees. Next Friday, coming Friday, we will fly over Pamplona. Pyrenees, sorry. And we fly over Andorra. I do. I really do. I mean, Rogezeta, that surprised me a lot, actually. The north of Spain looks so rugged and beautiful and mountainous. It looked really nice. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. Yeah, very beautiful countryside right there. So, yeah. But we are flying over over Andorra, and then we are headed on towards Carcassonne. Yeah. If you, by the way, want to see the previous flights, they are up on YouTube, and they are also still available on Twitch. Yeah. For the flights are saved on Twitch for like 14 days, so 14 days worth of flights are still on Twitch, and they are deleted each and every time. But I've uploaded most of the last flights that I could upload directly from Twitch to YouTube. I did that already, so they are there. All right, guys. Barcelona coming up. Definitely. Here we are, flying over the lake. Well, we should be landing somewhere over there, actually. Because the airport of Barcelona is, yeah, it is incredibly beautiful. There is the airport that we will be landing, eventually. But first, we are heading north over Barcelona, guys. So yeah, but we will be landing there, right there. That's where we will be landing. Where Captain Duran is and Speedbird right there, and that's where we will be landing eventually. So yeah. No, Mufasa is not in chat, unfortunately. He had to go because he has a physical examination tomorrow. So for his commercial pilot license. So he had to go, yeah. Exactly, Kadilu. It's yeah, man. We are going to look up everything. So yeah, we are going to see if we can find everything. Right now, this is Barcelona Airport. We will be eventually turning back and landing right there. Actually, I am already going to see if I can get a landing permission, because simply we can. So yeah, Sagrada Familia Las Ramblas is a must, definitely, my friend. Oh, are your frames per second now? Yeah, because of course there are a lot of people here, Zazran. There are a lot of people right there. Let me have a look. Yeah. Alright. Tune into tower. Back. Come on. Yada yada yada. I'm being ATC blocked, guys. I am being ATC blocked. Alright. No, do not request a touch and go. Request a full stop landing. There we go. Okay, what runway are we getting? We're getting 7 left, guys. We are getting 7 left. So that should be that. Let me have a look. Where is 7 left? Right there. That one right there. That one right there. That's the one we will eventually be landing on. Am I right? Let me have a look. Alright, I'm looking up the maps as well. I have to acknowledge that. And we are looking up the 7 left runway. Yep, that one. And yeah, 7 left. So it's that one, exactly. Yeah, I was right. I was right. But we will be checking out that in a bit. ECMMG. Well, thank you very much for that follow, my friend. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you are enjoying yourself. We are now flying over Barcelona, right there. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm hoping that we are flying over Stadium Fondo Sagrada Familia. Yeah, exactly. That's what we are looking for. That's what we are definitely looking for. Well, the Sagrada Familia should be in the distance right there. It should be in the distance right there. That should be the Sagrada Familia. But it's still loading in, I'm thinking. So, yeah. And there is the stadium, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, guys. Let's start slowing down a little bit. It is loading, so yeah. No, it can't be. And the Sagrada Familia should be in the distance. Sunken into the ground, yeah. Yes, exactly. There it is. There it is, guys. Look at that. Capacity of 100 100,000 people. Incredible. Come now. Come now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah? Alright. Yeah, it does. It does. Look at that, guys. Football Club Barcelona's home right there. And we are now moving over Barcelona right here. I mean, look at the detail of this city. I am glad I have a very, very powerful PC. Because, yeah, let's face it. This is a lot to take in, guys. It is ultra settings right here. Sagrada Familia, it should be right there in the distance, my friend. It should be right there. We are flying now towards it. The Sagrada Familia. There it is. There it is. There it actually is. Sagrada Familia, right there. Might be loading in still, but yeah. It doesn't look that good yet. Though. Although, yeah, it does. It actually does. It looks really good. Look at that. They're actually... You can see it still being built. It looks really good. Yeah, I thought it loaded wrong, but it didn't. Sagrada Familia right there, guys. The cathedral in Barcelona, of course. Yeah, I know, right? I know, it's absurd. It is absolutely, totally absurd. I mean, it is incredible, freakingly credible. How cool this is. Find me. I don't know exactly where it is, my dear. I don't know exactly where it is. Hey, thank you very much, Viking Gal. Viking Gal? Am I saying this right? Yeah. It is an incredibly beautiful city. It's near the castle. Where is the castle? I don't know where the castle is. Oh, there. Okay. I think I know that. Yeah, I can find it. Okay, we're doing a U-turn, right, guys? No dinner for me. Yeah, exactly. I do have to find it. Welcome to the cabin crew, by the way. Alright, guys. How cool is this looking? The incredibly highly detailed Barcelona. It looks... Yeah. Yeah, I am very fortunate that I can run it like this, Viking Al. I'm very fortunate. Indeed. I mean, I'm very blessed. Yeah. It looks amazing. I run this at 1440p in Ultra. Basically everything in Ultra. And it looks mind-blowingly beautiful. It really does. By the way, I've done nothing to this city. I've just flown over it. If you have the game, it looks like this. If you have the simulation, it looks like this. That's what it's like. So, yeah. It looks amazingly detailed. Amazingly detailed. How about that, guys? Incredibly beautiful. I hope that's a good thing. Because my Spanish is basically non-existent. Other than tres cervezas por favor. But I think every tourist knows that. So, yeah. I think that was what you're talking about right there. Is it there? I really need to find this fountain thing. There is a castle right there. It's amazingly detailed. That's it. All right. There we are. The castle right there. Well, the castle looks kind of okay, but yeah. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at... Oh, here it is! I know, right? It is incredible. This is out of the box, guys. This is what you get if you buy the standard version. This is what you get if you buy the standard version. I mean, it's insane. It is absolutely insane. It is off the freaking hook. Wow. All I can say is wow. 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 A Sobo. Incredible. Incredible, guys. Incredible. That was a wonderful tour of Barcelona right there. We basically see now all the sites. I will redeem that hydrate there, Weem. And now we are heading in for a landing. We are headed in for a landing. We are on runway 7 left. Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Alright, guys. I am switching over back towards the cockpit because, yeah. We are going to come in for a landing. And we are about to land on... let's do airport directions again. And why is it pushing up like crazy? There we are. That's better. Alright, guys. Let's see if we can put this puppy down on the ground. Zazran doing a little bit of stunting right there in the distance. Over the airport. Demon flying next to me. Not far off. Hey, look me at that. Hola. Hola. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You just called me on the last little bit right here. We are about to land on Barcelona Airport, and we are taking off on Friday, guys. Kadilu is doing her property law exam tomorrow, and she demanded that I shut up. So no streaming. Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah. She kind of demanded that I kind of shut up. Yeah. Sorry for that. You don't mean that. You really don't mean that. Yeah, she does. So, guys, send her a little bit of love. Send her a little bit of love. We still have to do Italy and Greece, my friend. Rogoseta, we are next Wednesday. We are actually flying from a little bit of France, the Côte d'Azur. We are flying towards over Monaco to Italy, and then we are moving on. So yeah, we are moving on. Then we are finally moving on towards Italy, and eventually we will be doing Greece as well before we fly over Turkey and then leave Europe. That's when we will be actually leaving Europe. Alright. Nearly there. Nearly there. We are nearly there. So yeah, we are making great progress. Actually, it will be I think in about 4 or 5 months' time we will be leaving leaving Europe. So yeah. Come on. Ah, I'm having headwind. That's the reason why. I'm having a little bit of headwind. How am I going as fast as a 747? No, 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 no. It's the other way around, Swordfish. The 747 is just going as slow as me. It's completely the other way around. Alright, guys. I think we can... yeah. Hang on a tick. Am I still... Yeah, I figured as much. Alright. That's a lot better. Yeah, Swordfish. Yeah, indeed. You just saw a military jet. That's the Eurofighter. I downloaded and installed that. So, yeah. That's actually a Eurofighter that you're seeing right there. Predict. That's more like, yeah, 103 to 150, 200. Yeah, minus 200. That's usually my kind of thing, yeah. Why is it not focusing on the airport? It's really strange. Yeah, well, we'll wing it. Doing it live, guys. We are coming in for a landing. We are doing it live. On runway 7 left. 7 left. And that should be right over there. Alright, guys. Let's bring this baby home. Let's bring this baby home. Let's bleed up some speed. Here we go.
500.
Bringing it in. Doing it live, guys. Doing it live. Actually, this is one of the more auspicious times that I actually don't talk that much. I just noticed. Should change that. Feels unnatural somehow. It doesn't say family friendly. It doesn't? It should. It should. Let me do that landing again. Shall we? Alright. Ooh, I am crabbing a little bit, guys. I am crabbing. Funnily enough. Yeah, bye, little van. Alright, let's bring this baby in, shall we? Landing here on Barcelona. Alright, guys, here we go. Yes. Turn next taxiway. Sure we are. Oh, I have to go, apparently, over there. No! I can't be this close, can I? I can't be... Awful landing! You're welcome. You are welcome. What did I do, actually, with my landing? 120... Minus 123. Well, I've done worse. Actually, I've done a lot worse. Let's see if I turn off right here. Yes, I'm turning next taxiway, dear. I'm turning. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Barcelona Airport information, whiskey 16000.
There we go. Acknowledge ground handoff.
1.655 Cessna Sierra November Golf.
And then we are moving over there. And we're zigging and zagging, but we're doing it live. Move out of the way, you little car. And we taxi.
Barcelona ground, Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf taxi to parking. Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf.
Hey, Flying Dutchman, I will redeem that while taxiing with my feet. Drink your beer, good sir. Yes, I will. In this case, however, it was water. Water! Alright, guys, we are landing right over there. We are parking right over there, and then we are done for today. Yes, we are. Yes.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Sierra Cessna Sierra November Golf.
Alright. Cars, cars, cars! Why are there always cars on the taxiways and the runways? What's that? We're doing great. We're doing great. Here we are. We're nearing our destination, guys. And wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Nailed it. Nailed it. There we are, guys. We have landed today in Barcelona airport. I am switching now on my... yes, it worked. It worked in one go, actually. So here is the showcase. Drone speed up. There we are, guys. We've landed on Barcelona airport right there. Everyone is slowly but steadily huddling up. Are there still people in the air coming in? Yes, we have a rather loud chimp right there. And Amica Music is coming in for a landing as well. Amica Music is coming in for a landing. Demon is coming in for a landing as well, as is Pingu. There is Demon coming in. Sorry, I blocked you. There he is. There he is. Demon bouncing up and down. And you just killed Amica. Say it ain't so. We have Rather Loud Chimp still coming in. Ouch. Yeah. Exactly. Rather Loud Chimp still here as well. Coming in as well. And let's see. Yeah. It is Pingu right here. Here we go. Did you actually land without your... oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Nicely done, my friend. There he goes. And we have, of course, Rather Loud Chimp coming in as well in the Eurofighter. There he goes. There he is. Safe and sound on the ground. Safe and sound on the ground, guys. Here we are. Finally on Barcelona airport, right there. Everyone joining up. Landed. Nailed it, guys. Nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. That is a incredible, lovely view right there. That is a incredibly lovely view right there, guys. Look at that. How cool is that? We don't have anyone else in the air. No, I think we're good. I think we are good, guys. Alright. Well, that's it for me today. That's it for me today. Thank you all very much for being here. I truly, truly enjoyed that. And I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of great views. A lot of new people joined and a lot of new people. We have a lot of new friends here today. We started off a bit shaky, but eventually we got it right. And yeah, it was great, guys. So hope you are all having a wonderful day. Hope you all will have a wonderful evening. And I will not see you again tomorrow, but I will see you again next Friday. So coming Friday, we are taking off right from here, and we are then heading towards Marseille in France, flying over Andorra. Take care, guys, and once again, be safe, and do not forget to laugh. Do not forget to laugh, guys. Bye bye. Are you ready? I am now going to play for God. It is indeed. Here we go. We can raise the clouds, and we are going to raise the clouds. There we go. And we're doing it again a little bit. Okay, there we go. It looks beautiful. Yes. All right. Nope. Don't stall. Don't stall on me now. Ah! I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! I'll take it! City for the next fly. City for the next fly will be Innsbruck. It is? Alt F4? No? Oh, dang. I fell for it. I actually fell for that. Next one. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Whoa! Right. Well. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, no! No! And this time. Break! Ah, no! No! Thank you very much for being here. Bye-bye. And see you all next Friday. Coming Friday. Bye-bye.